Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lotus Fire Showroom. We are live today, this evening, with Borderlands 3 and Date Night with Void. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. This is a good time. We're gonna be doing the beginning of Love and Tentacles with. No, wait. We already did the beginning. We're continuing Love and Tentacles with my boy Void. Void. I am currently attempting. I was trying to figure out shift codes. Not shift code, shift overlay. It doesn't seem to be working, but that's fine. In the meantime, I have to press the play button because I'm apparently I'm hosting it this time. Why are we in Sanctuary? We should not be in Sanctuary. We should be doing the other thing. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna undeafen Void so that we can hear each other and I can be confused with him. Well, hello, no longer deafened. I don't know why we're in Sanctuary. We should be doing the other thing.
Yeah, we came here to do a few things, like buying ammo upgrades and stuff.
Oh, we didn't actually. Okay, I thought we. Yeah. We totally fast traveled.
Plus, we found out that I didn't actually beat the game.
Ah.
And we had to quickly do that.
I thought we had already started the DLC because I know we fought some things.
We did start the DLC.
So we just came back out.
Yeah, you are fucking tired if you can't remember.
I do vaguely remember that we had to cut it short because I was asleep, wasn't it?
Yeah, we came back, and then I was trying to figure out how to get Guardian rank, and we found out I didn't actually beat the game yet.
Right.
And so I quickly did that.
There you go.
And I think you did too.
No, I already had them unlocked. Because, like, once you unlock it with one character, you get to unlock it with everybody.
Okay, well, you still have to continue the story. It's the same as me, though.
So, return it. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. And then we can just go back to curse save.
I have a new mission that will appeal to your sense of
no,
adventure,
talk to me,
as well as your
Tennice.
trigger finger. Come to my lab.
I don't want to. She asked me to come to her lab, so I'm not gonna.
Whoop. There we go.
Right, a bit of a... Oh, because you loaded it in. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Two...
Yeah, we can go back to the DLC now, yeah.
Excellent. 2K Cartaven. And my... Oh, it's called Xylurgus. That's right. What a name. I love this place. It has tentacles. It's everything I ever wanted. Not that big. You know that?
I need to do more things related. I like Eldritch Horror. I need to find more things related to it.
I like it when it's not like absolutely disgusting and badly written. Like that's the reason I own Darkest Dungeon already, because I finished Bloodborne. I was like, I want more of this flavor, you know. This is the flavor I like, which is why I like guns and I like this DLC a lot. I don't know what else did I get that was like that. There's a couple games like that I went out on my way to look up. Oh yeah, I got the game was called Ada had that on her not Epic Game Pass. The game, you know, the one with the not the game, the company that makes the bad games, the sports games and stuff.
I don't know.
Oh. It was a shoot. EA games, they have the thing. They have this thing you can pay for, a subscription thing. And Ada had that for a while. And I got to play this game that I can't remember the name of because hey, Eldritch stuff, and it was actually kind of bad.
The heart still beats. Quinny, wake up!
Hello.
Oh, Vault Hunter, there you are. I must have dozed off for a moment. Must have been.
Oh yeah, your eyes.
Here, take my shotgun.
Your bald spot.
My hands right this
One of your eyes, sir. Oh no, they're both glowing. Why you just give me a random shotgun, dude?
Sure, I'll take it.
I don't want it. Let me zoom out like in Final Fantasy 14, please.
But now, thanks to Gage and the Vault Hunter, it seems everything has settled down. We're back
At the crab.
and I'm sure nothing else will go
I did.
Oh
wrong.
my god, there is a... God damn it.
Oh, you didn't know you could?
Might I have a word?
No, there's more.
Over here.
See?
The counter.
Yeah, no.
He likes you. Pet Mancubite. 14 out of 20.
Oh my gosh.
There was more than 10.
Oh yeah, of course. Most of these have mega
unspent
levels.
skill points apparently.
Guess you leveled up.
There, I got the 20, but there's probably gonna be more, isn't there?
Incubus.
I'm afraid the young groom-to-be isn't out of danger.
He brought
He
something
brought
back with
something
him.
back with
Everyone's
him
cursed,
into
remember?
the lodge. You should attempt to remove that ring from his finger
Face smash GPA.
without alarming the...
Also, side quests. Do we want to do them, or are we skipping?
I think we talked about just skipping them at this point because
Yeah.
we stopped caring about them.
Fair enough. No, I just remember we did before. I wasn't sure if we did with the DLC. This way we don't have to deal with the twins. I just don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember any particularly funny side quests, so it is what it is.
Beta, could I see that ring for a moment?
Did he call her Beta? Did she call him Beta?
Oh, his face picture's different too.
Chosen. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, it is
mean-
Echo Device?
I mean, I can come. Like the thing is, for side quests, I can always come back and do them on my
Yeah.
own at some point too.
Good
I do
point.
feel a bit.
Because like I do like this game, and this would be a great game to maybe like play while watching something. I feel
Another moment.
I agree, yeah.
when you're overpowered and you're just rolling through.
The
Yeah.
counter.
At the counter.
Man, Cubus.
Ring on his finger has powers beyond mortal.
Gee, I never would have guessed.
The lodge is slowing the effect to a degree, but the outcome is inevitable.
Oh no.
I don't feel like you're a red herring.
Move it, or I'm
He's totally a red herring.
ceremony entirely.
There is a man known as Certain Briggs who is proficient at uncovering...
Keep talking while we wreck your bar, bro.
I just stole money from him.
He can
It
help
is
you
till.
learn more about this
You know-
ring and its origin.
He didn't charge me for my drinks. It's his fault.
The eyewitness.
The eyewitness.
Your actions
Partially full.
stirred the bonded into quite the frenzy.
Like half full or half?
The streets will be rather hazardous. Could always
I'm just looking at the legendaries that were there.
the lodge.
Partially.
I think it's things I dropped.
Oh yeah, it's that thing that, yeah. Generally.
Do
yeah.
or do not bolt.
Like,
Oh,
they tell us where to find the gifts.
Gage's gift location. Oh, we have to do things.
Yeah, it's the side quest. There's also allegedly there is the Eldritch statues, I think they were called. Which are these weird statues you can kill. Ooh, an echo device.
Oh, what's this? Oh, if this is just a bounty, I'll just accept it.
Moment of your time. The rules of the lodge must.
This guy has a weird mandible face mask. I'm here for it.
The lodge only wants to provide hospitality.
Looks pretty cool.
Afraid there are
Yeah, like, can I have it,
still
though?
some who abuse their guest privilege.
Not your average,
A young man
Oh, I can actually hide the TW on this one.
selection of exotic wines without paying
I'm transferring us.
tab. If
Sure.
you could find him, the lodge
My
would
trigger
be
warning does not necessarily apply to Borderlands, so that's nice. It definitely applies to Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah. I do. When I was watching you play it, I really did want to start playing it again.
It's honestly, it's less frustrating than I remember it to be. Like now that I know what to expect.
When you know more about it, it's easier to do. Like when I played through it, like the last big time I got into it, I did have some characters get up to like level 4, I think.
Yeah, I got them to level 3 because once they beat the boss at level 2, they immediately leveled up to 3. And then they're like, "Here's another level 1 to 2 boss." I'm like, "Oh no."
Yeah, once you get through like a boss or so, they just keep throwing them at you.
Which makes sense, I guess. The next one, I'm in the middle of the dungeon.
It's just you have to go into the dungeon. It's like each of those dungeons has a certain amount of time for the boss to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
you need to
little-
level it up, and then because you keep like grinding levels and stuff, you have a decent chance that the level of the dungeon or the exploration level of the dungeon will keep leveling up enough that you'll get the next one. That's- I think that's
Go
what
to
happened.
The eyewitness. Where is the eyewitness?
It's usually next to a murder.
The marker showed up like after I said it.
He told me the pearl of ineffable knowledge was first seen in a haunted shipwreck within the
Oh.
cavern of unmentionable sorrow.
Okay.
Getting shot at?
Yeah, they spawned in front of me.
They tend to do that. They have cool names.
What the hell? Malik? Yeah, I like Malik is a cool name.
They also have like. Oh no, he died.
Whoop! I had a little. I
I'm
do
just
get a
happy
little
they actually.
moment.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm just happy they gave us new enemies in this one.
Yeah. Oh, I saw Witness show up for a second. Oh. Little eyeball.
Oh, is that a? What was that? A mob?
Oh, there's a few eyes. Ow. I'm gonna go
Oh,
down.
jeez. Everybody
Can I
chill.
get guy. There we go.
Where's my ball of doom? I'm begging you to not be alive. Oh my god, they're so tanky. Where are they getting their HP from? If they get more than one bar, means they got a buff.
No, I've seen some that just get more than that. Or like around the beginning of the game, there were some rats that had more than one bar.
Yeah, that means that they devoured another rat's corpse, though.
Oh, I didn't know that. There's a legendary up there.
Yeah, I see it. There's an eyeball.
Is it a different legendary than yours, though?
That's a good question. Oh, that was me.
I picked it up. Is yours still there?
Mine's yeah, it's
Okay, then that's still going. Oh, you with the eye shield, or no? That's a fucking heart shield, actually. Oh, there are shades of them too. These little ghosts.
Ascend Malik. Yep. Stop! I don't want to be shot. Alright, let's say I'm getting the pistol out. BMB. My pistol's a repeater now. I'm sad. Oh no, it's a TDR. Oh jeez. My favorite. Mine was a class mod. I don't know what you got as a legendary, but
It was an assault rifle.
nice. I don't want the class mod. I'll tell you that much.
I'm gonna go check out the assault rifle, see if it's better than something I have. I do have another assault rifle on me. Let's see if it's better. And the answer is definitely. Consecutive hits. Increase weapon damage by 1% per hit.
Dang.
If I keep hitting, the damage keeps increasing. If I miss, the damage bonus goes away.
I gotta level
That
up.
can get insane.
Assuming there's no limit, yeah?
And it didn't say a limit, but it is a COV weapon, so it's minigun style.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, so I saw Wednesday's thing was canceled. Or postponed, I should say.
Yeah, because we'll be doing a thing, and I believe it's Star's birthday.
Yeah.
No, Star posted in the Melody Pawn chat, and I was like, that's cool. No, that
Yeah.
probably means that Ada won't read. Eesh.
Yeah, no, I saw that was posted there too.
Well, that's why I told Ada, I was like, yeah. Gonna have to probably postpone. She's like, oh.
I ringed bell and nothing happened.
isn't answering. Perhaps the nearby townsfolk have seen him.
No, I don't want to talk to the townsfolk.
Hey, I'm Gaddy.
Oh, look at
Please don't
you.
talk to me. Every time I speak,
Daddy, hello.
hold on.
Yuck. Thanks.
That's a raw deal there, girl. While I have you, any idea?
You ever learn a sign language, maybe?
Ah, damn it. They're talking to me. Okay, I think Burton was talking to
Gonna look the other way.
There we go again.
So mature humor.
I'm using my gun to like cover it up.
Also, thank you. Oh yeah, sure thing. You're very welcome.
There we go.
Whoops, I spoke again.
Whoops, I spoke again. Very funny.
Holy crap! You scared the bequeezes out of me. What do you want?
Looking
What's
for
your
some fella
power?
named Burton Briggs. Where's he at?
Huh?
I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack at this rate. Look.
Just summon your clone.
What did you?
Yeah.
Did you just? No. Okay. Saw Burton with Gina. Now leave me alone. I'm. What was that? Nothing.
Oh yeah, so I was able to get a group for my final project for the final year of school.
Nice.
It seems they want to make a roguelike FPS game
Okay.
with horror elements. That was the basic gist I got after I got invited.
I don't need this right now. Or
Okay.
ever. Screw you.
Interesting.
Whoa there now.
Yeah, I know.
Becoming a bee like that. Just looking to find Mr. Burton. Break the
Zane's about to
I-
get
I-
mad.
That drunken moron who plays detective? Yeah, I know where he is. Told me he was going off to the freaking cemetery. Like an idiot.
I don't know why people
Now
have an
get out
obsession
of
with
my
like
face.
roguelikes.
I like roguelikes a lot.
A
It's,
lot of I see a lot of like new game devs want to try making them. But you really need to plan a lot of stuff for them to be good because you need a lot of randomization and a lot of different items.
yeah, and like most of what carries a lot of roguelites is, and this is not something a lot of people seem to realize, I think.
Replayability as well.
Well, gameplay-wise, yeah, but like a lot of something that keeps you like playing roguelikes, in my opinion, is the good ones all seem to have like references to other media, like pop culture references, if it will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like usually most roguelikes I've seen have references to Binding of Isaac.
Oh yeah, but like you can play Gungeon and all the references are like all guns and stuff from other games, things that they call guns that they're not guns, or non-guns that they're like, oh, this is totally a gun from other movies, games, or stuff. Binding of Isaac does a lot of that too. It references other things. I think the only one that didn't, and which is not too surprising in the long run, is Hades, that doesn't really reference pop culture so much as just mythology itself. But like you're like you can't really reference pop culture because you don't get the same kind of you're not getting the same kind of like you can't really fit the same kind of experiences in it. There's more story to it, right? But I think that
I just feel like I might have joined the wrong group then.
you know, like the roguelikes.
It's more of like I don't mind doing it anyways because I need to like once I get the job I have to make whatever people tell me to. But
Yeah, that sucks.
there's just a few things I would like to make more than that. So.
Yeah.
But that's still like they brought a lot more people on the project. Maybe they'll actually be like, let's all get together and say what we want to do.
Yeah,
Maybe they'll do that. I don't know. Or maybe the idea will change depending on like people bringing up ideas.
Yeah, with time, like you might start off with an idea, it turns into something else. With development, I feel like that happens a lot, from what I hear.
Yeah.
It's like you realize you do not pull, you choose not to pull a yandere dev and just stick to the idea no matter what.
Yeah. Like I feel like they're misjudging a lot of things we're gonna need to do. Like they don't like I feel like they don't know that we're gonna have to do a lot of things.
For a roguelike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the horror elements is gonna fit in with.
We have so far I've counted we have 3 programmers in our group of I think 10 people.
Yeah, okay.
I was saying that there should be less programmers than the rest of the group anyways, so.
Yeah.
Because we need more people on design and art.
So you're thinking people are more like focused on the idea and then they haven't put the how yet.
Yeah. And it doesn't help that next semester there might be a teacher strike.
Yeah.
Where's the thing over there? Do you got it?
Hey, a skin for a gun. I don't want it. Yeah, I destroyed the statue of
Okay. It's
something.
still on my screen though, so I'm just curious.
Is it? That's weird. I
Yeah,
see,
it's
like,
like
it's grayed out.
Bright green for me.
That's bizarre.
I wouldn't be surprised if I soft locked it.
Oh boy, a glitch
Oh,
in Borderlands 3?
I imagine I would have to play through the game to actually get it to show for me.
Jeez, I hope not.
I can see that being a thing.
That stinks. Very stinky.
We'll see.
You might just be able to reload the area on your own.
Yeah, that might be nice.
I don't know what a critch is, but I'm a fan of the fact that they just decided to add new monsters. I feel like they're like weird parasite crabs.
They're like ticks, actually. To be actually honest, they look like giant ticks or something.
Yeah, that actually.
Crab,
I can
crab,
see that.
crab ticks.
Crab ticks.
I see how.
No, I see that. I remember initially before playing the first Borderlands, one of the things that attracted me to the game was the fact that it was an FPS and you weren't just fighting like humanoids.
Yeah.
Other people with guns.
I also did like the RPG mechanics in it too.
I hadn't had the chance to enjoy / experience them before because of the fact that the one time I had played prior to actually purchasing the game, my friend was a level like 50 character and I was a level 1.
Really saved my ass, friend. Thank you.
Yeah,
Now,
I can imagine that.
what's it doing here again? Oh, right. I almost forgot that I can't remember.
Oh, he can't remember anything. Fun.
Oh joy, while he's doing that, I'm gonna check something.
But I think I go by Bert.
Let's try it out and call me Bert. No, I don't like it.
Your name is Bert.
No, that's not right. Burton it is. So, what's your story, friend?
Oh
My
boy.
friend is like cursed by a ring. I'm looking for more info.
Cursed ring.
How are you gonna like
I've got
be a private detective and not remember anything?
Bonded. And I always follow my hunches.
Well, he might just not remember things now.
But if it's the bond,
He remembers them later.
you should head to the town archives.
My curse is to remember things at the worst possible time every time.
My way of saying things.
I was more thinking of like, oh, he just might not remember things before this. Like, oh yeah, they timed it in the game so that he lost his memory shortly before we got here.
Oh, I mean, they said everybody was cursed here, so I don't know. Eh.
Now that we're working together, here's a completely unsolicited monologue about my life.
God damn
I'm
it.
good. You don't have to.
Mara,
It
no,
all
please.
started,
Spend guardian
I'm
tokens.
not
Ooh.
sure. I'm a man
Oh yeah, I was
without
going hunter.
voice. There's just a cloud of dark fog in their place. But I know I'm searching for something.
Answers to questions I've already forgotten.
Forgotten.
Can someone please? No, it's I'll take edgy PI noir.
Shocker. Kind of a staple. Kind of need it. Oh,
Take
hello.
more PI with edge for 500, Alex.
We need PIs with dark story.
This is lore, not lore. This is Lovecraftian horror. Why do I need that? Sure, I'm down with calling it Eldritch horror. That sounds nicer.
I like Eldritch Horror.
That's basically what it is. Oh, this is not so horror. Well, this guy does have tentacles on his face.
Yeah, this is not really horror in itself right now. It's more of just, it's like, oh yeah, it's just Eldritch.
Yeah. I like Eldritch. I don't know what it means, but you know, you get that vibe from
Raw.
it. Like, you don't know what it is, but you can taste it, you recognize it, you
Oh,
smell
yeah,
it. You
Eldritch,
recognize it.
because Eldritch is a descriptive word.
Yeah.
I recently heard it being used to describe something in a different game.
Just saying.
Like hearing something described as like, it's like an Eldritch light. Pretty much otherworldly light kind of thing.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
It's pretty similar to that.
That would make sense, yeah, like a weird, strange, otherworldly, almost spooky.
I would love to do something with Eldritch in the future.
I am Eldritch.
Dustbound Archives.
Archives. Welcome to the archives. Tentacles galore. Why is this dog being weird? She's just staring at a fridge. Is my fridge possessed? Is my dog possessed? Am I possessed?
There's a ghost eating out of your fridge.
I mean, the door's closed, but yeah, possible.
Your ghost could be in the fridge.
Stick your
Just
head
need
in the
to open.
fridge. Eat. Crunch munch.
There's ghost food in the fridge.
Ghost food. It's what happens when you kill your food and it doesn't have it has unfinished business. Yes, the sandwich wasn't quite finished when I ate it. I just noticed there's a Palkia figurine sitting on a rocking chair in my living room, and I'm Confused.
Did you say Palkia?
Yeah.
You said it differently than how I normally hear it.
Palkia.
Yeah, I usually hear it Palkia.
I don't like Palkia, so I don't like the Pokemon, so.
Posted anywhere. Only way in is through
Yeah.
the old librarian, Harriet.
Because it's a water dragon type, and like I don't need that, you know.
It wasn't like that for me. It was just the way it looked. And as a kid, the ongoing joke I'd hear from everybody was like, "It's got a dickhead."
What?
Into the archives. It's very important.
I didn't remember that.
Would you keep your voice
Yeah,
down?
anybody I knew,
This is a
they
place of quiet learning
Palkia's
and solid
head looked like and neck looked like a dick. Like,
It was phallic in
Just-
shape.
Won't you?
it's only just because it's just a long neck. It's just
No,
just
fine.
childish
But don't
kid
you
humor
cause a
thing.
ruckus,
But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
still
absolutely.
remember it.
and this makes us
I've
even
never really
worse.
given Palkia a chance though, because one, I haven't really played those games since.
I wasn't sure.
I mean, I always thought that Dialga looked better.
You'll want to make your way
I did play Diamond.
to find
Yeah.
what you're searching for.
I did have both. I let my friend borrow Pearl when I first got them both, because I got them both at the same time.
I have a level
So I let,
one.
I let him borrow it so that we could play it together.
I have a level one Palkia because it's the only one I didn't have when I was playing Heart Gold.
help me put it on? There. That's better.
So it's there, but I haven't played with it. I haven't leveled it up.
Just let down my hair and take off these I see you delving into
Shocker.
my past.
Enemies.
Wow!
Tenacious
In this game?
Oh, we got Skrits. Necromancer Skrit.
What the heck's a script?
I'm guessing it's a little Malik.
Got
They
some
look like they look like little things.
scripts. There's Lifeblood script.
The heart still beats, the heart still bleeds.
What? Oh, you read that on the walls?
Yeah, the walls say it still. Ooh. Sensitivity's going crazy.
Ooh.
Kill bonded.
I'm bonded.
So that's what they're called.
I'm bonded. Farseer Malik. We got a sniper rifle, I guess?
Oh, hello.
Whoa, who's using the pistol from not the pistol, that one thing from that Halo game thing. You know, the one with the pew pew and the purple shots?
What? Carbine?
You don't need to aim?
A needler.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
You say don't need to aim, but that's only, I think that's more the newer needler. I think you don't have to aim.
I mean, it kind of homed in a bit back in the day.
No.
Like Halo 2 and 3. Oh, actually, I would have played Reach, so I don't know.
I do want to play through the Halo again.
Your move, I suppose.
Your move.
It's like my one regret from getting rid of the Xbox.
X-Max.
I can't play Halo.
You can play it on the PC.
My name is Eleanor
I could do that, you're right.
My beloved and I have arrived on the rim world of Xylorgos.
Hey, that's here.
Finally found the beast of legend.
What's this guy look like?
Whoa!
Its name across
I didn't
the
expect him to look like that.
He's got like the army haircut, like that, like you see like
Hey, he looks like a-
generals have.
He looks like a strong boy, not a researcher. No offense to researchers.
This just in, researchers are not strong.
Though its body is dead, its heart
Have you seen the trailers for Encanto?
this requires
For what?
For Encanto, the newest Disney movie.
it has for us.
Oh no.
This is the start of a whole new life for us.
Right. The founders.
They
Vincent and Eleanor Olmsted.
it released today or sometime this week, and one of the characters, I think the main character's mom,
You handle this bit. You'll have
she's
to
like,
for a moment.
how do I describe it? Thick. As in, like, she's depicted with sword and shield a lot. There's a song where she tosses chunks of the earth around.
These citizens wouldn't happen across it.
She's thick.
Am I in Olmsted?
Oh, you said thick. I thought you said hick.
No, thick. My sister said the cursed words.
Moist?
Dummy thick.
Ah. I'm not that cursed.
I know, they're just funny. I walk into my brother's.
I knocked a barrel down.
Oh, okay, I see. I think the lifeblood scripts can boost the Maliks. Yeah. Terrible bad egg viewer has appeared. What? Oh! What is that?
Oh,
We have a hunt now? Why? What's happening? Sure, I'll take it. Oh, there was an event, but no one was here.
weird.
There was an event?
I mean, I'm in your chat, but
Yeah, no, not like in... Oh!
I picked up a bounty earlier. I just don't think it's for that.
You mean in my chat? That's bogus.
Oh no, I picked up a bounty in the game like a quest.
Yeah, no, I don't think... That had, he called it a bad egg viewer, and there was a green indicator on it, so that's cool.
Yeah, I saw the green indicator.
I thought maybe it was a thing, but I don't remember having done that in my first playthrough, so I was confused. But if it's because of the shift extension, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it was. Probably.
That's pretty cool. I thought that would give a name, but it was just called an ascending groan. Groan?
I killed the eye thing called an onlooker. Oh, there's more up there.
The onlooker. I too can do that.
It's a Farseer Malik.
Hey, they got snibberifus. Cool. More!
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, do you think someone's gonna come into the chat and ask if they can play? It's been a while.
It's been a while. Hey, look, I can get one of these this time. Oh, Jarek. There we go.
Kill. Oh, that was the oh, the statue.
Oh, heard a legendary. That's where you are.
I don't see that. Cool.
Cool. It is an assault rifle that's fucking better than the one I want. That one. Holy crap.
Boom.
Oh my god. I love this.
What does it do? Pain. Woo!
Just good damage, corrosive.
Nice.
There's like no recoil.
Nice.
The sight is kind of weird though. But it literally is just looking at sight. Oh, the green thing for the statue I broke is still there. Like
So
I broke the
yours
statue.
is the issue. Hmm.
So I broke it, but it's still not going away.
It's gone on mine. Oh, you know, I think it might be because I'm hosting, possibly, because I think something like
That
that
could be it.
happened with me and you. I think we have to be up here.
Maybe. I was just checking because I couldn't see blue.
Can't see anything at all.
Shotgun. Okay, I'm coming up there. It might be even higher. No, it's on this level. Oh, wait,
It's
could it be?
it's here. There's higher though.
Could we have to go higher?
Possibly.
Yeah, I think we do.
I don't recall.
Oh wait.
Where are the upstairs? There we are. Maybe? It's also possible the upstairs is there just for decor.
Yeah, I think the upstairs is for decor. Was there something over here we could see?
Just a bookshelf
There
that
was
looks like it's gonna
there
open.
was a skull with a button.
Oh.
Got a holotape. Good. Go plug it into the projector.
Sweet, what projector? I'll plug things in.
Not trying to tell you what to do, just trying to
Onward.
Oh, for Onward. Oh no, I'm gonna get sued by Kansas.
I've been thinking more and more about making an RPG.
About our future together.
Just making like an RPG in the future.
Yeah.
I also got reminded of like a game I made in RPG Maker back in high school.
Okay.
And realized if I took the same story and just worked on it, it could be good.
Nice.
Precursor, alien civilization.
Oh yeah, they don't. That's right. I remember that now. Githian is a vault monster. I'm pretty sure.
This could change everything.
Even more fascinating. My initial
It's never said. I don't think it's said outright in game, but I'm pretty sure Githian is a vault monster.
Probably.
will require further experimentation.
Do be careful, my beloved. There are some lines we should not
Because
cross. It is
they mentioned they just mentioned the ruins, alien tech. Surely nothing bad will happen to these two.
Interesting. But there must be more. Find another tape.
Find another tape.
Find another tape. I'm gonna guess this direction.
Just trying to help.
Wait, do we go that way? Never mind. It was the
see.
other direction I was
Yeah.
thinking of. I didn't realize which way we went. I intended to go this way, but went the same way.
I have a hunch there's another way in.
It's locked. I wonder what the other way in is.
If you're clever.
Hey, look, you could just see a picture of Love and Tentacles on this. See?
See if maybe
See?
there's a
On my stream.
ventilation shaft or something.
There's a painting of
Follow your hunches,
Oh,
right?
I saw it on your
That's
stream.
what I think
Okay.
I do.
Sure, I could use
No, I don't want to duel you.
Oh. Oh, I know what we're doing.
The bonded are monstrous, warped by the power of Githian. It's
Oh, I gotta go.
What the heck? I
Oh.
ran past it, and I'm stuck.
the right word.
Yeah, I ran past it too, but there's guns up here. Oh, legendary.
See, I lost my memory.
Legendary pistol with like 1600 damage.
There's a cloud of dark fog.
Anointed.
I did? Damn this curse. I'm sorry. I forgot. See,
Burton,
I
stop!
lost my memory.
Please!
What?
Dark fog.
He's losing his memories again?
Yeah. He keeps going. Oh,
I got a cool new gun that has 9 bullets.
9 bullets.
Yeah, 9 in a magazine. It's got like 1600 damage though.
Jeez Louise.
I need an enemy to actually hit to see the damage. Why does it do that much? It doesn't actually do that much.
Is it a liar?
I can look. Give me a sec. Don't make me repeat myself. It's an anointed gun. On action skill end, the next 2 magazines will have 100% additional cryo damage.
Dang.
And I don't know.
It doesn't sound
Either
like it's a
way.
liar. Not a fibber.
I'm going back to my assault rifle.
Is that it?
Enslaved Kelvod.
Saved by White.
Well, I wonder.
Oh, hello. Regular Calvod. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, what hit me there? You know what? Ghost. Oh, that guy blew up.
Going Ghost!
Danny Phantom.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. What a series. I should get to watching that. I keep meaning to go back and watch some of the old cartoons I never watched all the way through.
Really?
It's just hard to find them in the right order.
Hey, I know where the enemy is.
Yeah? The enemy?
There's an enemy down there. Oh, it's gone now. There was an enemy, though. It was on the map just with the red. It just said it was down.
Oh! You're gonna have to extend because I can't donate enough in 5 days. It's okay, Star. It's okay. The initial goal was... It's a high Star, first of all. The initial goal was just to have a challenge. I'll see what the total is. You've donated 10,000? I'll do the Mayo stream anyway. It was supposed to be like 100,000, but like available to everybody who wanted to donate. Kind of like via... I thought it was gonna be something else. Like I thought you could do it like... Donate, not directly to it, but donate like... How do I explain it? I thought it was gonna be like an event where as soon as you use your channel, your channel points, it goes towards that to count to the total, but I guess I clicked on the wrong thing, or that's not how I understood it. Like, it's not how it goes. The Mayo stream is just gonna have to wait until I can
knocked down.
prepare my assets.
Nothing to it.
Oh, hello.
Let him deal with it. Oh, there is not a good direction this way.
What happened?
I turned to go the other way, and there was 2 big guys.
Oh gosh, my frame rate. Nightmare Malek. What is this? There's a pinata? Void, why is there a pinata on the ground?
What? Where's the pinata?
There's a pinata right in front of me.
Where are you? Hold on, I'm coming over there. Oh, there is. Why is there Fortnite here?
I don't like that question.
Well, give us money.
I have. It's.
I'm confused.
I'm sorry, Star. I don't understand how Twitch works enough. I don't know where that pinata came from.
Me neither. I'm just confused by the pinata.
Pinata is confusion. Do you have a gun or something? Maybe it's not.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
He can jump.
How dare he?
Mad hops.
He got
Not
mad
good at-
hops.
Thank you.
Hey, you dropped the holotape.
Got another one, did you? If you're feeling curious, head back to the projector.
What, no memory joke? Limiting my power indeed, Star. I apologize. Twitch is being funky.
Twitch is always being funky.
Yep. Anyway, how did your stream go, Star? You almost died this morning on mine. Did I stream this morning or this afternoon? This afternoon.
Okay.
Day 162.
Did you throw something?
I am worried about
My gun.
He is obsessed.
By
Yeah, it's
accident.
flying around you currently.
I can hardly understand.
What's that? What that
There,
does?
there it goes.
Lately. He believes the
Yikes.
heart holds the key to eternal life, but we still barely understand the mutagenic and metaphysical properties of Kithian's power.
Those are big words, lady.
I don't know what to do.
I'm a Vault Hunter, not a Tannis.
It will make no difference.
Oh boy, an ambush. Oh, hello. Your viewers are taking control of a bad egg.
Oh
So
no!
that is what's happening.
It's up there. Star is taking control.
This is Star did the lurk. Event ending. No participants joined. Oopsie. Oh, actually, I think that the way it works is it'll periodically do that, like spawn a bad egg, and then if a viewer uses the shift extension, they can do something about it. I don't know what you can control from
Okay,
Twitch.
I think maybe they can control it in game, like they actually will spawn it as they can attack and stuff.
There's another one here.
Yeah, trying to get it.
It's suddenly very tanky.
Yeah, the first health bar was fine, and the second one's like, oh yeah, thank you.
It is
Another Calvod. Never mind, I lied. There's an empowered one. Oh, that knocked me down.
Can't see anything. I don't know what's happening.
Where are the enemies so I can get second win? Never mind, I'm dead. I got knocked down too much, so my timer was going really fast.
I barely survived that.
You've sure got her blood up. You must be close to something. The Founders had an office just beyond the archives.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm gonna run back to where you are.
I always follow my hunches, most likely.
Most likely.
Most likely.
Don't go asking me how I remembered that, because I don't know. Dark fog could be a mistress.
Dark fog is a fickle mistress. Consider not breathing, sir.
Purple gun.
Tentacles. Thank you for the lurks, Star. I keep forgetting to thank people for their lurks. This is an upgraded gun, I'll take it. I'm focused on shooting and not dying and how this Twitch thing works.
Yeah, I keep getting Discord messages here and there, but trying to avoid them as much as I can because they'll just take time looking at them.
Yeah, especially like in a two-player stream. I'm excited for the Thursday stream with Ada as well. That way I can stop hiding her eyes around. We got Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories.
Did you?
Yeah. It was on sale.
Did you get it physically?
No, unfortunately, I apologize. It was on digital sale.
If it was physical, I would have asked to borrow it and not give it to you for 2 years.
That's fair. That's fair.
That was a joke.
I know. They don't seem to be selling it so much anymore where I am, unfortunately. It was on sale on the PS Plus store, on the PS Store. For like half off.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, we're gonna have to stream it anyway because we're doing the entire series, right? And it is canon. It has some story apparently.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it yet though.
I know that I'm probably gonna spoil myself the end of Remind because I don't. I'm apparently not good enough at the game to beat Yuzora, or not Yuzora, Xehanort.
You want me to tell you?
Nah. I'll
You
figure
just
it
said
out.
about spoiling stuff. I can just talk about it a little bit.
I know
Because
Yuzora
I'm
appears.
excited about it.
What's that?
I'm excited about it because it introduces something that we thought was just gonna kind of get dropped.
Then I'm gonna start trying to beat the critical Remind again. That's all. I'll have to step that up again. I know that I started it. I'm at like the old Xehanort fight, and I haven't gotten to beating him because I don't know what my damaging windows are.
Oh,
Hey,
we got one of
viewer.
those green enemies.
Oh, whoa! Okay, my battery died. That's cool.
Oh, I had a little lag where the guy teleported back.
That's because my controller battery died. Sir, would you mind taking less damage? Whoa! How did I? Okay, I guess you killed him.
Things teleported around actually.
Oh yeah, that's better. I'm missing a thumb grip on this. That's annoying. Yeah, I really want to figure out, I want to figure, man, I went into Kingdom Hearts 3 with, next to no knowledge, which is very exciting. So I kind of want to finish Remind that way, but I don't know how to beat, the Xehanort fight, because I don't know when I can damage him. I keep trying when I remember, when I think, and I just get so much damage because this dingus decided to do it on proud mode. Not on critical, but yikes. Couldn't imagine.
I need to replay through Kingdom Hearts 3 again. Because I beat it in 2 days. I did 2 sessions of 12 hours, pretty much.
I didn't do 2 sessions of 12, but I did beat it in very little time. It was short. I felt.
I also didn't go for a lot of optional stuff. I was literally I'm here for the story.
I did I like the side quests. I went around.
I still find the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, the whole ending part, was really disappointing to me.
Yeah, why?
It just didn't feel because it was so hyped up because it was going to be the end of that saga, and it just wasn't that good. It's kind of fears I have about Endwalker too. It's just we hype it up because it's going to be the end, but I hope it's not gonna. If it's worse than Shadowbringers,
yeah, I think it'd be very disappointing.
It's gonna be kind of sad.
Agreed.
I'm still very excited because Thursday after class I'm going to bed and I'm waking up at 3 something a.m.
Yeah, I don't have the. I wish I had the sub money.
We're playing it on release, literally in the morning, the dead of morning.
Yeah, yeah.
John's probably not gonna be the one awake with us because we're not doing story until John's awake.
Yeah, yeah.
But it gives us time to level up Reaper and Sage.
Exactly. I need to level up Reaper a bit, a lot.
Yeah, well, at least if you're not doing it in a rush, you can take time.
I wish I could prog it. You know, I wish I didn't have to I wish I could play the game when it was new, so that I didn't have to worry about either annoying people who had already done it and they just want to do a roulette or something, or
I'm going for the Calvad.
Getting it spoiled. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of sad about.
It might be hard to avoid spoilers just because it's I mean, I think most people are pretty good about that in 14, but you still might see something.
Well, it's regarding the mechanics themselves. I want to figure it out myself, but
oh yeah, I really much love day 1 of anything in 14 is amazing. For example, when me and John did the Alliance raid.
Yeah.
Day 1 of that was so much chaos, but it was so fun.
That's what I want to go through, but I won't be able to. Not in this expansion, at least. Well, not the story itself. I don't mind dying. I'll figure it out.
A lot of dying, trying to figure things out. It's why I want to have a static queue so we can prog the hard fights and figure them out, not have oh, there's a guide.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to actually figure things out in your group.
Exactly. That's not gonna happen with Endwalker for me, which makes me a little sad, but at the same time, I can't help it, you know?
Yeah, I made sure I got 3 months of game time. When I got my game time just recently.
Yeah, yeah, mine just
I was
expired.
making sure I had money for it, so.
Mine will have expired yesterday. I thought my finances would be getting a little better recently, and they're just getting worse. So I'm oof.
That's not good.
No, it isn't. It's gonna get better eventually. It's
Oh,
just-
this is a boss.
Oh yeah, it is. This is a giant
I
tentacle.
see the tentacle, and then I can see the drop.
A champion. That it.
I like that phrase, like a bonded champion.
He doesn't look like a champion. Empowered scholar. I like the mask though. Oh, this one had an annoying mechanic.
I like the name of it, like how they're called, like the bonded.
The bonded, yeah. Well, it gives you a little hint as to what they are too, which I like a lot. Okay, I really do. That's right, my gun's a boomerang. We can take its ads out or something. What? Something's piercing through its immunity.
Yeah, something blew up next to it.
Right, I remember the mechanic
Oh,
on those.
destroy the shards.
Yeah, it makes you think that you beat it, and then it just heals a ton. But I don't like the way it wiggles.
Still having issues shooting on a controller.
Yeah, fair.
Especially with the sensitivity I keep it at.
Too high?
I keep my sensitivity up pretty high.
Oh, it's over in butt face over there. It's immune.
Can we hit the shard here? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, it's just not the one in the back though. Yeah, there's another one over there. Oh, it's only getting shield, so it can't go over the max it sets.
Oh, we can jump on these. Okay, I see. Oh, I overshot it.
I kinda just dropped onto one.
I tried to jump onto one and I jumped over it.
Rocks are getting in the way of my aiming.
I see it's getting a shield.
Yeah, it's gonna get a shield, and I think that if it maxes the shield out, it'll just drop the shield it's protecting itself with, but...
I believe so. Are you still not able to shoot it from where you are?
Yeah, well, this rock's turning around, and there's like a bunch of other stone platforms getting in the way. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Please save me, don't let me die.
Okay. Ooh, enemies.
I was sorry, I was shooting like an American in movies. Aiming less, hitting more. Probably Stormtrooper.
Do I have a shock weapon? Wait, actually. Shock.
Why are all my weapons TDR?
Shock does not do that much in this instance.
That's weird. Shock does not do the thing it's designed for.
Yeah, I don't think it's... Oh, I'm switching back to the
I need to
assault
shoot
rifle.
something. I'm dying.
Hey, man.
Ah!
Hey.
Oh man, next week I get to play Mega Man 6 again. Oh, X6 I mean, oof.
Having fun? I still have not touched a Mega Man game.
I am two levels away from the end of the game, and it's still too far.
Oh, this Malik has a shield.
Have I told you?
Oh, that is gross.
Have I told you how awful the Mega Man X6 level design is?
No, but I can probably imagine it's very bad then if you're complaining.
Oh geez, yeah. I'm not one to complain too much, but like, holy cow.
He is immune.
Yeah, the crystals over there.
Oh, I see them.
I don't consider myself one to complain too much about like level design. Okay, my streams might prove otherwise, but you know, in my head, I'm not. But holy cow! Comparatively to the other games, like every level has some form of really cheap insta-kill mechanic that will remove one of the game's mechanics that you know how to use, right? So, for example, the ice stage, they're like, oh, the floor is slippery. You can't wall jump on these pillars that lead to otherwise deadly drops. For example. For example.
Alright.
There's a stage where it's entirely under a compactor that will insta-kill you if it squeezes you. And unlike in Mario games or Mario, for example, the one I'm thinking of is the new Super Mario Bros. On DS. When the compactor is on top of you and you are not crouching, but you had let's say it squeezes you into a space that you need to crouch to survive in, right?
Yeah.
So in New Super Mario DS, what it did was it would force you, like, even if you let go of the crouch button, it would force you to stop. You can't uncrouch.
Yeah.
In Mega Man
I
X,
guess you can uncrouch. Okay.
in Mega Man X6, you uncrouch and immediately die.
That is stupid.
Yep.
That is literally just doing a check too. That's really easy to stop.
Yeah, it's really annoying. I heard that they made the game within 10 months after the release of X5, so you kind of feel it.
Yeah. There's a lot of games that are just come out shortly after because they want to keep bringing out games that they consider like good.
Yeah, here's the kicker too. Here's what I found the funniest. X5 was supposed to be the end of the series. According to the designer, creative designer / writer of the games. So they were like, okay, cool, this game's good. Pump another one out after the story was supposed to be done immediately.
Yeah.
And I don't particularly hate the story of X6. It's not. Let's just say that the X series' story isn't its strong side, okay? It's not the best part. I like it, it's not the best part.
These chests are interesting. I can't wait till we fucking see the mimic.
Are we gonna have a mimic? I see there's a U mod here.
Oh really? Is it a good mod?
1000. Let's see here. Can you see it?
What? No.
It has Song of Ice and Radiation and Acid and Lightning and Fire. Whenever you freeze an enemy, a random status effect is applied to them. It has 2 orange buffs and 1 green buff. I'll just toss it.
What was my tree? I think my tree was orange. Yep, orange is the tree I spec'd in first.
I'll find it and toss it. You think? Yeah. I can't equip it, but I picked it up.
Yeah, if you just toss it down, I can look at it.
Oh, we were getting attacked again? Oh, here we go.
Let's see. You wanna? Sure, we'll pick it up and equip it.
Sam just...
I also got some, what are they? Accessory? What is it? Relic? Relic.
Oh yeah, you can put those on guns and stuff.
Well, it's... Oh, I got a 44 one I can't put on yet.
Let me know when we can go back to the lodge.
Do that? Okay. Good.
Sure.
While we're transporting, I'm gonna let my cat out of the room. She's meowing at me.
Nice. In your heart of hearts, you know the answer.
Headset's back on.
Nice. So... And then the 8 main stages, you know how Mega Man games are formulated, right? So like 8 main stages. No, it's 1 intro plus 8 main stages, then usually the finale stages.
I do not know how they're laid out, so.
Oh, okay. So
I told you I've never played one.
I thought that it was more common knowledge, I guess.
No, not really. Just like how some things that maybe people think is a staple of like Metroid games, I didn't really know.
Fair.
But I now have played a Metroid game, so.
Now you got an idea.
That.
No. So the Mega Man games are usually formulated in that you get the intro stage that teaches you how to play, essentially, in a way that they don't give you an actual tutorial usually, and then they will the way he says at the counter, then they'll give you 8 stages to pick from, which. Usually the way it works, so far the way it has worked is, when you pick a stage, beat one stage, you get the upgrade from that boss. That then allows you to beat another boss a little easier, or a lot easier, depending on what game you're playing. Because they have the weaknesses. And then you can beat them in sequence that way. And then when you beat all 8, the game will go, hey, here are the final stages, you can go beat whatever the final boss is.
Personal log day 175. Vincent went to Githyan's heart chamber
So,
alone.
in Mega Man X6, they do that again. But they do throw a twist in where, like, if you beat a hidden boss, you can you can skip like half the stages in the game. And then you fight. You can go to the last stage, but the first of the last 4 stages, generally speaking, the first of the 4 stages is just god awful because it's like insta kill spikes everywhere. Because spikes always insta kill you in these games. So like the walls are lined with them, and the first thing you need to do is you make these jumps that you can't do normally. It's impossible. You absolutely need to pick up quote unquote optional power-ups to be able to beat there's a pinata somewhere. My game has told me there's a pinata somewhere.
I'm just respecking.
Alright.
I'm getting rid of the drone.
There's a pinata. So yeah, the X6 has the worst final level design. Well, just level design in the series so far. And I hear that X7 is one of the worst games, so I'm so excited to play that. Because it's the first one they do like 2.5D stuff. Oof. He still has the accent, that's weird. What did I just say? Oh, Gage.
I'm not even looking, I can't see what's happening.
Makoto. I don't even remember I don't know what she said, but she sent them along, like, she told us to do something and then Wainwright said some stuff as the guy who's possessing him, and she went, what did I just say? So I guess she said something along the lines of, let's not all get possessed by a demon. Let me know when we can transition.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just putting points in.
I'm not in a hurry. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no. Oh no. Not the thing with the Attack on Titan. Not the Shingeki no Kyojin. I am 2 levels away from maxing out the skill tree. Sweet.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Skittermaw Basin. You ever just
I got the barrier to help out. So I have my clone in the barrier now instead of the clone in the drone.
Oh, I see. You chose to go with the barrier.
Yeah, and I got the buffs to make it a dome and also I think it heals us.
Oh, nice.
I think that's the buff I put on it. I can't remember.
COV guns are engine driven and have to be started before they can be fired. Don't even ask about the gas mileage. You can still move and fight for your life mode. It's less of a last stand and more of a last crawl. Yeah. Yeah, I was really mad about the fact that you need to get like an optional gear to be able to beat the game.
Yeah, that should never be the case. Because then it's not optional anymore.
Nope. You technically have 3 ways to get through these stages. The first is get that gear.
Yeah.
The second is get gear that you need to get that gear and then mix it with another, like one of the weapons. Or just play as an optional character. Which, like, the problem is if you play as the optional character, you're stuck with the hardest boss fight in the game. Because the way it works is your main character, your non-optional character has long-range weaponry. Your optional character does not.
Okay.
At least this way he will be part of something greater than himself. A love beyond anything he's
I just made 4,000 guardian points there. No, I don't like this Wainwright possession thing. I don't care how much you rationalize it.
Why do I feel like I've seen this kind of thing before? It's like eldritch stuff in the snowy areas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Possible.
It doesn't feel like a trope, but it also does feel like a trope.
Well, I mean, eldritch stuff in blank just makes it like the whole concept of eldritch stuff is usually they've existed for a long time and they do exist, but people don't find them easily. So I guess that guy was dead. I don't know why you shot him.
I was just checking.
Always double
I was
tap.
seeing if it was like I could shoot it down for loot or something.
Yeah, I think I did that.
Let's see what this. Let's see the shield.
Ooh, pretty. It's a dome instead of a... Oh, it still has an opening. Oh, no. I can just walk through because I'm me. Club Whaler. No, go in. Ah, yes, the consistent thing in all Eldritch horror. The fact that everybody loses their minds when they're exposed to it.
Well, yeah. That's that's a staple.
That is definitely a staple, yeah.
I would love to write an Eldritch story, though. But I want to look into more other ones.
I have like the entire collection of Lovecraft because I wanted to study it up.
The closest thing I've done to an Eldritch story is when I relate it, because in D&D we had those holiday games, if you remember.
Yep.
Christmas one led to it being pretty much an old god.
Nice.
And then when I had the Valentine's one, I let it into it still a little bit, kind of like as a continuation.
The other one with the bunny?
Yeah.
That was a continuation of Christmas, I think.
Yeah, because the crown that that bunny had.
Gotcha. I wasn't there for Christmas.
That was from the Christmas one we did.
That's the one I didn't do.
If I am correct, what was the fucking name of the I'm trying to remember the name of the Eldritch God. I don't think it. The name that comes to mind is Nyarlathotep, but I don't think
yeah.
I don't think that was the name.
The Crawling Chaos?
It was either that or something similar. I just can't remember the name.
Nyarlathotep is definitely the most unique of the names I can come up with. Oh, there's a legendary here. One submachine gun. The shapes, bro. The shapes.
Banishing ward. Quite resourceful. Even drained those bottles.
Oozing gratifying Raisin's Thorn. Raisin's Thorn?
You will have to smash them to break the ward around the house.
Da, ba, 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 da, 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 da. I think I got a better pistol. Oh no, did I switch out? No, an explosive gun! I hate those. Oh. I think I just died. Oh, no, never mind.
Don't die now.
I'm good. Turns out if you fall, you just fall back to the bottom floor.
Okay, how do I get up there? Up this way.
Yeah, Nyarlathotep kind of exists a lot.
Yeah, that's a name that is used a lot because there are there's just a handful of gods that are used, and that just keep getting brought up.
It's a pantheon, but they're not all connected, which is the weird part. Like it's kind of split in two. There's like the
I know. I also know about one that's literally it's the reason for our existence. Like it's constantly dreaming, and that's why we're alive.
I think that's the big one. That's the one that's like, yeah, it's
that's like one of the head honcho ones.
As much as there can be a head honcho in this, yeah. What's his name?
I will not be able to remember names besides Cthulhu, and the one I probably butchered the name of that I said.
I don't think. You know what? You don't have to worry about pronunciation because they're not pronounced in the human language anyway. So.
Oh, we're fighting Wolvens again.
Yep.
And they have shields.
For some reason. Oh, because they howled. That's right. Some of them howl and it'll trigger shields in the entire pack.
Yeah, Wolven Howler is over there.
There you go. Excuse me, sir. Can you not? Shub-Niggurath? Could that make sense?
Yep, I think I know about that one too.
I know that's a name, but I don't remember if it's the big one.
It is a name, and
Yeah.
it might be the big one. It's gonna make me fucking look at things I can see about Eldritch stories. The thing I like about that is that it's all you can create your own and it's canon.
Yeah, because. Yep. Just yep. That's how it be.
I do like that. That means like everyone can get their story out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's some sort of hunting camp here.
For example, if I wanted to write a story, then I would be able to do it.
Just write one Eldritch horror story.
We hunters use those to announce our arrival so we aren't mistaken for an animal.
Blow the horn.
Give that horn a mighty blow.
I don't see anything coming out of it.
So it's welcome by
Defeat the Amorettes.
what a thrill! Have at it, Vault Hunter.
What a nerd this dude is.
Oh no, Amarat.
Oh no. It's
this guy's death animation stopped, and they're just standing.
Yes, we're not supposed to be killing them.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like, I thought it was being Borderlands being Borderlands.
Fair enough.
They yield to the superior fighter. Part of the hunter's code.
They're bowing to us, you see. My pistol is it's an explosive pistol, but it explodes in corrosive.
At least there's that.
Big.
So, a hunter emerged.
Look at him.
You have mastered my
Look at him.
Well done. Ha-ha!
Aista. Slash means fight.
Oh, thank you for telling us.
Oh, he's tanky. I can use the sticky ones. Oh yeah, put a whole clip in him. I missed. It's fine.
He's dead.
Yep.
Oh, did you know? Help me out.
This makes me want to play Banner Saga for an unexplained reason.
Like you could use a pick-me-up.
Oh fuck! I need to beat those.
I
beat the first one, but then I stopped.
I feel like I soft locked myself at the end of the first one.
Fight to greet your guests,
Like,
huh?
I didn't fully understand really the mechanics till around the end when I beat the first one.
Yeah,
and
it's-
it makes me want to replay it, but then I want to play through, but I don't want to like read everything. But there are going to be differences because I know what I'm doing now.
Yeah, and I'm like at the end. I think like where the bridge is getting attacked by a bunch of enemies and stuff, right?
Oh, I don't think that was the end.
Oh no. And like I'm like soft locked there. I think.
Really?
I think so, because like I picked to fight one too many times. Now my resources, my characters are all almost dead. So like every time I go to leave, I game over.
Okay.
Is that? Kite is strength. It is power. Now, what brings you?
What was that? Power.
To that cursed mountain. Sounds like a good time.
Zane is so nonchalant.
I love Zane.
They're all pretty nonchalant, actually. To be fair.
You have bested me, Gato, and so we are now friends. If the cursed mountain is your destination, then I will help.
I wish he will speak faster.
The path to Nagoon Nashai lies behind that mighty gate, but the ice that blocks it is
His head. He was like looking like straight up at you.
special kind of kite.
And then I walked closer and fucked it.
Wendy. Oh, Borderlands made an oopsie again.
What happened?
Good job. Just a cultural oopsie.
Oh.
Could I call it an oopsie? I don't know. Picking mythology that they don't know the real. Use a mythology and name it after something that exists, but not something that they're going to give the right lore to.
I heard the name Wendigo earlier.
Yeah, that's what we're hunting now.
But soon my quarry became
I know Final Fantasy X has a Wendigo boss.
Is that the one that eats the chocobos?
No,
No, that's the
it's
chocobo eater.
when you're running away from after pretty much killing Seymour.
I don't remember that.
It's the one that breaks the ice and then you fall down and then you get taken to Bacchanal Desert because you're on Sin. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Like, I assume you've beaten 10.
Yeah, I've beaten 10.
Yeah.
I
need to replay 10 again. 10 is one of those games I really do like replaying.
It's time for me to beat 10 too.
So
But
I want to beat Penance. I really want to beat Penance.
Nah, I was like, okay, I could fight the Dark Aeons, and then they're like, God, super bosses. I'm like, never mind.
Yeah, you do a lot of grinding, but I also still want to 100% 13, and I almost did it. It's really just, there is a lot of grinding to get not a lot of points.
Yeah, you need to like, because like at that point you no longer have anything to fight well against if you do the hunts.
Yeah, the big things you need to kill, because the things, your real end game things you're killing are like those big things walking in the field. And then once you get to a certain part, they upgrade, so you have to kill those ones.
Yep.
So it's literally, you have to grind so hard to get to that point.
And then you also have to like get your upgraded weapons from crafting and all that garbage.
I mean, I guess if I played it again now, I would totally try it again. But I would really, I don't want to play it again on PS3. I'll wait till there's like a PS4, PS5 like edition with all three.
Yeah.
Which I'm hoping for eventually. They should do it. I don't know why they haven't.
Because people hate the games for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, people do.
But they'll, I don't know.
I don't like that people do that, because everyone's main, one main complaint to me usually is, it's hallways.
Always, yep.
But then my argument to that is, have you looked at all the other Final Fantasies? Most of them are the same.
Yep.
Hallways with optional dead ends for treasure. That's literally how dungeons are designed in those games.
Yep. And but like 10 and 13 are pretty strong.
Railroading, yeah.
At that railroad bit, because like they
There's
really
not a lot of optional stuff you can do in 10. I mean, as in you can take a break, do like blitzball and a few things.
Yeah. I think that's the main issue. Like, you don't have a main minigame you do in 13.
13, you don't get access to like side quest stuff until like the end of the game.
Yep.
And that's one of the things people didn't like, but it wasn't that bad for me. It gives it to you when you feel you have the ability to actually, like, you're not on the run, for example.
Yeah, story-wise, it makes a lot of sense. I'm not complaining about that. Like, I was like, I don't usually care about having the openness because I'm like, you know what, the story makes me feel like that. Like, one of the things that I want to give it is that it was written well enough that I felt like I was on the run when you're supposed to feel like you're on the run, right? When you get a moment to breathe, you feel like you have that moment to breathe. It's not like, it was written in that fashion that, like, it just feels like that was well done. Like, if I had time to just chill and do blitzball, no offense to 10, but if I had time to just chill and do blitzball while I was supposed to be, like, escaping Cocoon, that sense of urgency that you're supposed to be feeling because the characters are feeling, not really there anymore.
Yep. They nailed that feeling down. Another complaint I hate that people have about 13 is just like, oh, you can just press X to win, which is untrue.
I can tell you that much, that's not true.
Yeah, you can't just do that.
Like, I know...
more to the game than that. And also, if you hate it so much, you can also not do that, because there are... You can literally have it set so that it will... At the beginning of, like, whenever you start, it will auto go to the auto button.
Yeah.
Or you can have it set so that it will, by default, start on abilities and you can pick your own.
Yeah, and I don't like,
it's just inefficient to do it the other way. It's better to do auto, really.
Yeah, because the pace of the fight is a lot faster than in previous Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, you want to have the fast pace, and you also want to make sure the real big thing you have to do is paradigms and switching at the right times. That's the big thing. So.
And I'm like, I get it. You don't get to control half your party and whatever, but like.
Also, if the main character dies, your party dies. That thing, I hate that.
It's like, surprise, guys! I'm playing a Persona game all of a sudden.
I got used to it in Persona.
Yeah, I got used to it.
It didn't really happen that often, but they did target you a lot. So.
In 13, you don't have the advantage of having like social links that can get them to tank a hit for you and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I see where they balance it a little better in Persona.
Also, it's not turn-based, so that you can if you're gonna die, there's nothing you can do if you don't have the time.
Yep, and they don't bother to doom other. They always doom your commander, your leader when they cast doom.
Well, doom's kind of a thing for only the Eidolon fights.
They're Eidolons. It's also an artificial time limit for certain boss fights.
I've only seen it in the Eidolon fights.
I have done
those are just weird because you're not actually supposed to get their health down. You're supposed to get their Gestalt.
Yeah, you're supposed to break them.
They're just unique boss fights, really.
Yep. Now, the bosses that do use it, I remember there's the one at the top of the tower when you enter Grand Pulse. The bird face thing that like switches formations, I guess.
I got stuck at that boss for a while in the past.
Oh, me too. It's a hard boss, and like, it has the added thing that like you don't necessarily know this unless you actually unless you accidentally underlevel your characters or you just actively slow down the fight. But 20 minutes into the boss fight, it does cast Doom on your leader.
Yes, I think I have gone to that point and had to deal with that.
20 minutes in, by the way.
Yeah, they get it's an enrage time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. 20 minutes for a boss fight is intense mid-game because it's not an end-game boss. It's not a super boss.
I mean, it is kind of an end-game boss. It's at like around the end of chapter 13 or at 12. I mean,
I thought it was like halfway.
Actually, no, that's chapter 11. That'd be at the end of chapter 11, I believe.
I thought it was like oh, we have to talk to Hammerlock.
You said end of the tower, and I'm talking the tower on like if it's on Grand Pulse.
Yeah.
Then Grand Pulse is like after chapter like 10 or 11.
Yeah, it's like you get on Grand Pulse.
13 is the final dungeon. 12 is the raid on Cocoon, so it has to be 10 or 11.
Okay, I think 11 makes sense.
And that boss is like the last thing you really do before you have to deal with Barb Dandalus again. So it's in chapter 11.
Okay. That checks. No, I didn't realize. Wow, I didn't realize it was that late.
What time is it?
Oh, I meant in game.
Oh. I thought the time flew.
No, that was earlier this morning. I was like, wow, it's already 5. Holy cow! I mean, this afternoon I was like, whoa, my stream's supposed to be over.
I spent most of my day today just doing one of my assignments that's worth 25% of my grade.
Thanks.
It's my game asset assignment. It's pretty much I have to do exactly what I did for the second assignment, but with more detail and actually properly. Which
properly.
Yeah, like as in like we have to make sure there's no N-gons or tries. Everything has to be in quads.
Like all functional?
Yeah, it's more of like when you have so you don't have polygons with you have to have all your polygons before.
Hammerlock, wake me up, you
corners.
jerk. What are you doing? Stop posing. Thank you, Zane.
I didn't realize you were down until you said that because it doesn't tell me.
It was really.
It tells me above your health, like on your health bar in the corner, but that's really small.
No, I died because of corrosive damage, I think.
Well done. Look at the size of these tracks. This Wendigo must be.
But yeah, I have to pretty much design something similar to like a bulldozer.
Oh, nice, cool. A road
Like
roller.
I gotta like 3D model the whole kind of bulldozer.
Oh, there's something over here. Let's go. Viewers are taking control of a bad egg, huh?
Still, it is nice to get some fresh air.
It's a prime wolven.
I do hope it is all right.
Nice.
To be honest, I feel a little guilty.
Oh, I think I get it. That bad egg is gone. You killed it? I think I get it. So it's whenever a bad egg appears on screen, not necessarily when... Because I have, like, it will be...
Okay, is it not called Bad Egg and it's called Prime then?
With
Do
these
they have
guys,
new
yeah.
names now? Because I think for before maybe we were saying like Empowered.
Yeah, I think
haven't
for this
actually, we haven't actually
DLC.
seen a Bad Egg yet.
I think for this DLC, yeah, that's what they call them. So that would make sense. I feel like whenever a bad egg's on screen, my viewers can take control of it. Which is funny, because I thought that they could spawn a bad egg in.
It's kind of weird because you need like time to like load in.
Focus on hunting this
Yeah, no, that's why I feel it's not like... I feel like their take control from Twitch isn't exactly that. I wish we could test it, but... That's a little more... Creature.
Prime Detonator Critch.
And you think that Prime would be the bad egg, but I'm not getting any no green indicator. It's like Left 4 Dead, multiplayer.
Oh, I still really want to try Back 4 Blood.
Yeah, it's on sale. Like, obviously I can't afford it, but...
Yeah, it was on sale, and I was like, oh, that's sad. It's like I could get it, but it's still like... if I want to play those, can you pick me up, please? Okay, you got it. Oh, never mind. Okay, there we go. I want to have a group of 4 to play it through with.
Yeah.
Because those games are like, you need to have, especially with the AI in it, I heard it's so stupid.
They're just bad.
Yeah, the AI is bad normally in those games.
Yeah, and I hear Back 4 Blood wasn't too fantastic.
Yeah, it's just kind of it's one campaign pretty much, I think.
Oh.
But it's got many acts.
Okay. Do they have like a roadmap for what they're gonna do with it, or is that it? That's all.
I don't know yet, but I know pretty much before you even play, you build like a deck of cards, and as you beat each level, you draw some cards. They have like buffs. For example, you can set up your buff deck.
Yeah.
So you can have a chance of getting one of the cards that gives you a buff.
Okay.
But then you'll also draw things like mutation cards.
For the
that
zombies.
make things harder.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like giving like, yeah. So it adds roguelike elements to it.
Interesting.
Also, anything that's not the easy difficulty is extremely hard.
Oh? Are they just damage sponges?
Oh, it's just they can hit you down pretty fast and
fun.
All that. It's really hard. I've gotten to see a bit of the gameplay, so.
Reminds me, that was the one time we picked a stage that wasn't the next one in Birth by Sleep, Ada and I. She picks the Stitch stage because she didn't want to pick the other two, but that was like 2 stages down the line, right?
Yeah.
And everything just took so many hits to kill. So painful. Like, the one basic thing took like 3 or 4 combos to kill fully, and I was like, oh, Ada, please leave this world.
Spend Guardian tokens.
Just send us to Disney Town. Please. Yeah, Melody of Memory is fun. It's just... It feels like... I don't know how to explain it other than like, what if you played Theatrhythm the other way?
I didn't even play Theatrhythm, and I probably would love it.
I wish I had the full game, because like the mobile game was fun, but like I didn't... I had 2 songs. Final Fantasy VII One Winged Angel, I think, and Xanarkin.
Shocker.
Xanarkin. That's all I had access to. Because they have the...
I really want to play some turn-based RPG stuff again.
Same.
I still want them to still come out with some Final Fantasies that follow the turn-based structure.
Yes, please. I feel like they're getting tired of it.
It's like I don't mind like, oh yeah, we now have Strangers of Paradise and it's like Dark Souls like. I don't mind 16 where it's like more action combat than even all the others. But it's like I still want some of like the good old turn-based.
You know why I think they're not doing that?
The generation we're in doesn't really want to play it apparently. But
That-
but us in the past, I think we still like it.
No, I agree with both those statements. It feels like this generation doesn't like. Wow, I sound like a boomer. Doesn't like the long-winded games that don't play fast-paced. But
Yeah, it's it's slow paced, and you need like, it gives you a lot of time to set up what you want to do and be strategic. Probably not many people want to be strategic then, I guess.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like what I thought is that the reason my opinion on it was that to the point of maybe not, making it fast-paced or this generation doesn't want it, it's because these days there are so many turn-based RPGs that do more unique things that Final Fantasy didn't. That I feel like Final Fantasy would need to come up with something to make it stand out from other turn-based RPGs as a big-name RPG. It can't afford to just go, oh, here's another regular turn-based game anymore, in the minds of its developers, I guess, because...
well, even then, it doesn't actually have to. It doesn't have to do too much with its gameplay. It just the story is something I would say would be the most important thing.
I think that a lot of us would agree, but would they? I don't know. I don't. I agree with you. I agree with you because that's the reason we play Final Fantasy, right? When like they do have some variations on gameplay that work. The ATB gauge is something they invented. They don't have to make it. They don't have to reinvent the wheel with it. They just stick the ATB gauge back in, right? Like 9, 7, 8 did. I feel like even if they went back to the 1 through 6 formula, the class system is unique to Final Fantasy, and it's recognizable enough that when you pick up a nice-looking Final Fantasy game that looks like, what if it's like this era's Final Fantasy X, where it's turn-based, and it has a class system, and the characters all look super good because they decided to go with the graphics of 15, for example, right?
Yeah.
If they did that, I think that the game would sell fantastically, but from a business perspective, I could see why they're kind of scared of, like, just making another turn-based game when they'd have to compete with what, like, graphics aren't selling as much as they used to.
Yeah, I keep trying to jump up the thing here, but it keeps lagging me back down.
Oof.
Every time. There we go.
Now I glean the truth in the stench. Windigo cannot find smaller prey. It feeds on the mushrooms of the forest.
The Wendigo's just gonna be a modeled monkey dude, isn't he?
We will bait the Windigo first, and then
Maybe.
go in for the kill. First, Giselium avantis, a rare and deadly paralytic. It won't kill a creature the size
Yeah,
of the
so
Windigo,
like,
but it should
and like, because I'm comparing, like, I'm thinking of what would happen if they re-released Final Fantasy 6, like and called it Final Fantasy 17 or whatever, right? And it looked like it did in Final Fantasy 6, or it was just Final Fantasy 6 all over again. And you're looking at other turn-based RPGs, and you got like the Shin Megami games that have their own like unique gameplay mechanics of like multi-turn stuff. The Bravely Default did well in my opinion, and I think that's kind of what they want to do. Instead of making Final Fantasy games, they're gonna make the Bravely games.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a trade-off.
Because there are definitely like throwbacks to this old Final Fantasy games. They can afford by giving it a new name to give it a new, not necessarily super related story. It doesn't have the same baggage. They can change the class names like they did in Bravely Second.
I know they're not currently working on another Bravely game, but they did tell us to look forward to next year's anniversary.
Ooh.
As if that's not alluding to something, and if they're not working on anything, I would assume, hey, you're gonna port Bravely Default.
Yeah, Bravely Default, Bravely Second Switch. Yep, that's what I'm expecting. That makes sense.
I wouldn't wait for me to play 3 games.
I wouldn't hate it. It means I could stream them in theory. If I wanted to, I could complete Bravely. Man, I'd have to buy them again though. That's the big thing. Thank you.
Yeah, but they'd be in a bundle, and it wouldn't be. It would. The highest it could be would be a full price game.
One time for 2. I tried playing Bravely Second again, and I got mad because I lost to the Patissier. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know what my build is supposed to be. I forgot what my strat was. What did I get? I got the Shinobi class, and I was like, cool.
Hey, you're down. I'm down. Can you pick me up?
I'm back. Where'd you go? Oh, that's you. I thought that was someone attacking me. There you go, wakey wakey. was like, I like the games, but they do take a lot of effort to like focus on to try and be strategic in. Sometimes, especially like.
There is a very easy grinding method in Bravely Second, though.
Oh, good. Can I do it yet?
Because they give you the ability to put in your commands and then just repeat them.
Oh yeah.
There is an area you can go that you can just go there, and just set it up so you're only casting fire. Like even if just make sure everybody has fire,
okay.
And then you just I don't know if you're at the point where you can like when if you beat them one turn, you can do another battle for more experience.
Yeah.
You keep spamming that. You do fire. You pretty much have everyone do fire 4 times, and pretty much you would try and do them all for a huge amount of experience and all that.
Gotcha.
That's the way I grinded most of my classes in Bravely Second.
I feel like I do need to do a little bit of grinding because I feel like I might be underleveled, but you know, it's hard to tell what level you're supposed to be at in these games. Because like I'm managing to fight through regular fights just fine, and I felt like there was a huge difficulty spike at the end of Bravely Default.
Oh, Bravely Default, there was a huge difficulty spike as soon as you beat the game once.
Yeah, that's the one. Then you can finish the game really.
That's where I got stuck and turned it off.
You can beat the game really quickly after that. You just gotta do like the cycle over again.
You gotta do everything over and over again multiple times.
The bosses don't like do too bad. Like they don't become too nasty because like you can only level up so many times, and when you refight the bosses, only the actual bosses will give you XP. But it's also at a point where like the reason the difficulty spikes so much I feel is because you're at a point where like your stats don't grow as much. They don't have like a soft cap or anything, but they don't grow as much as like they won't make as much of a difference in your build because your abilities are all dependent on whatever things your classes can do.
Pretty much what combo you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. So like I had I think I had Ringabel in his Dark Knight. No, he's a mage. Never mind.
I also cheesed most of Bravely Default because I had John who, as a friend, who had like high level characters, and the way you in Bravely Default, what you can do is have them pretty much equipped to one of your members, so they have those class levels.
Oh my gosh.
So I had a character that was like a high level. I can't remember what the class was. I think it was like a knight or something.
Yeah.
And they just dual wielded shields and then did the attack that's based off defense.
Yeah, okay, that'll do it.
And just like how, and there's always something you can do like that. And for example, Bravely Default 2, Godspeed Strike is broken.
Yeah.
Because it's based off speed.
That's the thief ability, right?
Yep. Maxing Thief is very worth it, because that ability, if you just have all thieves, you can just win.
Create the most potent.
What are we doing here?
I wasn't paying attention.
Sadly, that recipe would only render the Wendigo nostalgic for its childhood. Hardly a combat advantage. That mixture will not do.
This is a puzzle. Why would you put a puzzle in a Borderlands
Why
game?
would I listen to their talking? I forget what the shtick is. I don't remember how to do it exactly.
Throw it all the way to the right now and see what it does, I guess.
Push to mix.
I figured it out, by the way.
What?
Look to your left.
Oh my gosh. So then the
So
next
blue
one's...
in middle, orange left, green right.
This is mission.
Next one's orange, so left.
Dang. I threw the... Okay.
Oh, it's green now.
I pressed
What?
the wrong button. Yeah, that's the it's the symbol we're looking for, so that's the one we want. No. Look at the symbol.
Oh, it's the symbol? Okay. I thought it was the color of it.
Nah. So it's kind of orange. It's just the reflection of the light that's weird. And then it's gonna be the green one next.
Okay.
The Misty Mule.
It's nice to have puzzles, but, yeah.
Their puzzles have never been really brainy, in my opinion. Like, there's a puzzle in pre-sequel where you need to figure out, you need to get all these, there's 5 lights, you need to make them all the same color.
By the way.
Oh, no.
Now, is it the one here? Or is it the one that's over there? The one I was looking at.
Scythian twist. I
This is
saw.
potency 2. That's potency 3. This
Oh, we
is
want.
potency.
We want
Oh,
this
we
one.
want. Okay, so green, orange, blue in that order. So that one's in the middle.
Yup. This will be green.
That left, and then the right. Okay.
Nostalgic for its childhood.
I'm gonna spend some skill points real quick.
Sure. Now we mix.
Perfection. But don't breathe.
Only found in forsaken places like creepy fungal somethings.
Track the Wendigo to its feeding ground. Come meet me.
Okay, cool. We're in a factory location again.
So unique. It's factory but cold.
I love ice-themed areas.
That makes one of us. There's a pinata somewhere.
I still think you're really gonna love one of the countries in Rings of Default 2.
Dragon.
Because it's the dragon worshippers that condemn fairies, and it's
Beautiful.
it's just really nice.
They're me from Pokemon.
Fucking dark though.
Nice.
It's just the Salem witch trials.
Can I finally get
But
the,
with fairies. Oh, that actually got me back up.
Can I finally get a Dragoon class in my Bravely games?
Yeah, that's. There was a dragoon.
No,
Oh,
Valkyrie
no,
doesn't count.
Valkyrie, you're right.
Yeah, it does the same thing. No, it did not leave me the same flavor.
Yeah, there is a dragoon. It's like the first one you get there. In that
Aw,
country.
heck yes. Humor claptrap. Nope.
That is chapter 3 though.
Well, that's not so bad. On how many chapters?
There's like 5 chapters in the game. So.
Oh no. I think we're going.
The 5th chapter, mostly all the end stuff. I think. Actually, the 6 chapters. Never mind.
Not bad.
Are we going backwards? I can't tell because the thing showed up behind us.
No, but we need to go get claptrap because he's being a turd.
Oh yeah, we have to go back. Oh, there's a quest over there. The Great Escape Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 1.
Yeah.
If you want an autograph, it's 30.
I don't want an autograph.
I'm gonna let you do that while I spend guardian tokens.
Adventure going on, don't you? Good for
What's the update?
So, what's the update?
So, I battled a wizard in a contest of wits atop the spire
Oh boy.
of racking despair. I lost horribly and he imprisoned me, but luckily
I'm tired of this guy already.
he has Paul with me. So I busted out, but not before stealing an ancient scroll that says the pearl of ineffable knowledge is, and I quote, waiting just beyond the veil.
In the wailing chasm of Tikdur Gaman.
Well, looks like that's my cue.
Okay, bye, claptrap. So glad we had to put our hunt on.
Where's the next location? Because I'm like all the way over here.
I'll be able to trigger it for you in a bit. I'll just gonna. It's gonna be one of those things where like follow, and then it'll trigger the next one.
Imagine a better hunting partner.
Really isn't one for hunting. He's blind in one eye or no.
I can't even see it on the map. What the hell?
Looking into it sets my heart aflame.
I'll stay over here then, I guess.
To the lair, Vault Hunter.
It's because I triggered it, so they're like, wait, there's no more. Gotta wait. I used to really like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and then I played it a lot. And then I'm playing it with Ada, and I'm like, wow, this feels clunky.
It is clunky. Ooh, I see that.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, wow, this feels like I still like it, but it feels clunky, and it's shorter than I remember it to be.
It's very short with my experience of playing it. I didn't really play too much of it. It was back in that phase where me and Jenna just played games together, and where either one of us always had control, and it was a lot of times either I'd play or she would play. And I got to not liking that kind of play style very fast.
Yeah.
Because when I play a game, I want to play, and then if I'm not, I'm just watching her, and then I kept passing out normally. So I don't know
Fair
what
enough.
would happen when I passed out.
I feel that. Ada used to do the same. Why Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep might have felt longer to me is probably because of the fact that, like, I accidentally had to play it 5 times. Like to do the 3 stories, a grand total of 5 times put together. So
Yeah,
I played the first 2, on beginner mode, and then I realized the game told me you can't do anything after that if you don't go on standard. So you have to play them all in standard. So I did Aqua's on standard, and then I'm pretty sure I did the last 2 on critical or proud, whatever was available at the time. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so that felt a lot freaking longer because instead of like a 20 to 40 hour game, you're playing like a 40 to 60 hour game.
Yeah, but the campaigns themselves are really small.
Yeah, they're like 9 hours tops, I think, because we could beat them in 2 streams.
It's just if you want 100% it, you gotta do a lot of work.
Yeah, I didn't do, like, the Mirage Arena is very grindy.
That does look very Wendigo-y though.
Yeah, it has the design, just not the lore to it.
Oh
my gosh, is the lore not important to this? By not important, I mean that it's like one of those things. Okay.
Fire antlers.
Yeah, bro. Totally.
You know that thing Wendigos have?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's something I liked about Until Dawn. Until Dawn had Wendigo in it, but it did have lore.
Hold up. Until Dawn has a monster?
Oh, you never played Until Dawn?
No, I just know it's a horror game. It's one of those Dark Pictures anthology games, eh?
Well, it's before Dark Pictures anthology. Their latest one was really good, to be honest.
Which one was that? Because I know they got a bunch.
House of Ashes. The other ones are not that good.
That's Man of Medan and
The Little Hope is not good at all.
Gotcha.
I hate to spoil it for you, but it's got that whole, oh, nothing you did really mattered, to be honest.
Oh, fun. Not like Until Dawn, which made Until Dawn the best.
Yeah. Man of Medan actually had consequences.
Yeah, that was his whole concept, right? That Man of Medan had Man of Medan.
Well,
it was like 2.
Consequences.
It was supposed to be 2 players.
They all have. Well, they're all 2 players.
Yeah.
I've only really seen them in the 1-player mode though.
I hear the Man of Medan gets a lot better when you have a co-op partner because of the way that like you don't know what's going on when you're partnering.
You get scenes that you wouldn't if you were doing solo, and that's the same with all of them, I believe.
Yeah, I hear that that's the way you want to play them because like you know yeah so you're getting scenes that, like where you're playing one character and you don't know what's going on the other side, so you don't know what happens if you fail or succeed. There's a head for the operative here.
Oh, where? Oh, pick it up and drop it. I can't grab it.
Right, you wouldn't be able to
It's not there
see
for
it.
me.
It's called the Joperative.
Okay. But the latest one, House of Ashes, was very good. Oh, I already have it. God damn it.
Oh, well, then give it to me because I don't.
Oh, okay.
Joperative. They promised us so many more heads back in the day. Okay, cool.
Alright, but yeah, House of Ashes was really good. It was like a whole, you were trying to find like a weapons cache. You found something else. You found like ancient,
Oof.
like ancient tomb kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then it's just constantly having to delve deeper and deeper because things are pushing you down.
Spook.
And discovering more of the area, but it was really good. And the new one that's gonna be, because we got when you beat a previous one, you can get a prediction, like the way you can get in all of them, where it's like you can foresee a good or bad result.
Yeah.
You can get a prediction for the next game. And then after the game, there was a trailer for the next game.
Okay, cool.
And the next one's kind of seems like it has like a Saw vibe.
Oh dear. Talk to Easter. Skitter Mob, that's scene.
Can't wait to watch the playthroughs of that too. I don't play those, I watch them.
Are they horror games or just like
they are choice driven narratives.
Okay, so it's not that they're all horror games. It's just
a lot of them can be in that range.
Yeah.
Until Dawn is in there. All of them, I would say, actually can be that. Yeah.
okay. So I had like I heard that Until Dawn was good. So that's all I know about that. The rest I didn't do. Do I have Until
Yeah.
Dawn? I think I have Until Dawn for free.
The next game that's going to come out is the season 1 finale of the Dark Picture anthology.
Season 1.
Yep, apparently they have 8 stories lined up, and this is the end of the 4th.
Okay.
As in, like, for like the next one's coming out, it'll be the 4th.
Yeah.
There's Man of Medan, House of Ashes, Little Hope, and then there will be what is it called? The Demon in Me is the next one.
Oh, that's a fun sounding one.
Yeah, the whole trailer was just like, it sounded like a serial killer describing like, like the most exciting thing you've ever done. It has nothing compared to watching the life drain out of somebody.
Oh dear.
That's literally what the trailer was.
Wow. Wow.
But yeah, it's got big, like, it seems Saw vibes because of it looks like traps.
Mm-hmm.
That whole thing.
Are they all connected like in a timeline, or are they all like different sets of characters?
Oddly enough, there's a flashback scene in House of Ashes that's in Little Hope.
Oh.
So I don't know if there is. They seem to be trying to like connect them though.
Well, yeah. I guess with the finisher, the finale, you'd figure it out by then. But...
Yeah, I feel like there might be something, especially if there is season 1 finale that might give it.
Because otherwise, why call it a season 1 finale if they're not connected stories, right? It's like.
Well, it would be episodic. Because it's an anthology. They're just pretty much just think of it as episodes.
Me getting stuck on nothing right here. Cool. I see that. Episode. Yeah, right. So, okay. So they're basically doing the Telltale thing, but without the Telltale garbage.
Yeah, they're actually complete stories, not like, oh, here, unlock chapter 1.
Yeah.
It's literally, oh, here is a complete narrative story that can take you maybe 5 to 6 hours to complete.
It's good. That's one of the reasons I'm happy that I got Life is Strange for free. Like, it's a good game, but I would not have paid for it separately 5 times.
Yeah. I'm still not really up for playing it at all.
I'm tempted to get, like, Before the Storm and the sequel, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, they're not games that make me wanna...
There's the newer Life is Strange, with, like, seeing emotion or something.
Yeah, that's number 2. Or is it True Colors?
Honestly, just the power sounds like you can't build a story too well around it.
Yeah, it sounds...
Because you can't build a twist around it. Because you can see emotions, you can see if there's... For example, if there's like a secret villain.
Yeah.
You'll unless they do some bullshit. Where are we going?
Up. Oh, up. We're supposed to go see Ice Day. There
is a way up. There is a fast travel there. Let's just go there. Let me get out of this car.
I'll get out of this menu then. Yeah, no. So like, yeah. With Life is Strange 1, I feel like they made the power of time travel very central to the plot in a good way. I don't know how they would do that. I hear that Before the Storm failed just epically at doing whatever the first game did.
Yeah, it was just... I think it was just Chloe, right? It was just things beforehand.
It's things that you already know basically how it ends anyway, so...
Yeah.
And then there was Life is Strange 2...
I think you have to warp here too if you want to warp.
Yeah, I'll do
because it's in the same area, so...
Yep. You're right. There's Life is Strange 2 and there's Life is Strange True Colors. Is that the one, or is
True
it
Colors is, yes, the one where you can see like colors around people or something.
Okay.
I have not seen anything of the game besides the one trailer at the beginning.
And I know that there's also like this Life is Strange game that's Captain whatever his face is, Captain Marvelous or something.
Yeah, that's pretty much. The main character has fucking telekinesis. Well, not the main character. The main character's brother has telekinesis.
That's weird.
But I heard the end of it didn't really do that well compared to the beginning half.
That was like you play as a little kid, right?
You play as a teenager with your little kid brother.
Okay.
Who has telekinesis.
Gotcha. It's a whole series and they're not doing much with it.
Those tainted souls have never dared
Yeah.
to slash with me before. The black wind is blowing. I smell them.
Alright, get rid of this wall.
The wind is blowing.
Monster itself. There is something else in the air. Perhaps it is their fear, Guido. Of you.
Sure.
But what of the hunt? What of the Wendigo?
Got 2 big handfuls of kife, still warm.
Yay.
Guido, you are not just a hunter, you are one of us now.
Cool. Can we open the door?
Fiery kife to melt the
Bro,
ice
you're an
that
NPC
stands
that
in
was
your way.
introduced for 5 minutes.
The kife there. Soon be back on the hunt.
You have the exact same personality as Brick, but you speak a different language.
Such power! This is true kife, Guido.
Good.
Beyond is the cursed mountain. They say the wind carries the voice.
This Thor ripoff.
Many have gone there, but none have come back. May you find that which you seek, Guido.
Guy's gonna put me to sleep if he keeps up. Let's go.
He has a quest. Let's ignore him.
Yeah. It's fun by itself.
They changed the way the quest marker looks. It's just like, and instead of doing just like a normal like exclamation mark, it's an exclamation mark and a diamond.
Yeah, it's like, you can't miss me now, can you? Do me!
The gull and the shy.
Gunner's Shield of Retribution skill tree buffs your shield like crazy. You'll basically be a walking tank that can pilot a second, bigger tank. Yes, I know how to fight armored enemies. I've played all the Borderlands games. Thank you. You can get rid of juice stains with corrosive damage, apparently.
I can imagine so. God, even I'm tired now.
I told you, man. He keeps talking about Kaif and
I'm trying
Guido.
to go to bed earlier so that I'm prepared for Thursday. Because I'm going to have to go to bed at like 7 or 8.
Oh, jeez. It's happening Thursday.
I go to bed Thursday, wake up Friday morning for Endwalker.
Right. You did say this to me.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much my class would end at 7 and then I'm going to bed within an hour.
Yeah, the only thing I want to know about Endwalker before I start playing is, do Reaper get story quests?
Yeah, I really want to know. I feel like they should. Like, they should all get it. But then again, I would probably want to skip through it anyways because I'm going to be grinding it.
Yeah, I don't want them to like. I would not skip through it, but it's.
Why is the quest saying enter and it's like back there?
Don't worry about it. It's because of me, I bet. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I don't understand how they could actually go about skipping giving the story quest because every other class has done it, right?
Yeah, there's role quests right now too. That's the one. This is the one confusing time because there's no class quests anymore. They're role quests at this level.
Yeah, I feel like in order.
I'll tell you as soon as I find out.
Yeah, I don't think that they're going to. I don't think they're gonna nod. I think they're gonna give us. They're probably gonna give us the quests. There needs to be.
You need an unlocking quest too.
And Reaper
unless they just want to give it to you in an unlocking quest chain.
Might do that, yeah.
No, you need to learn how to use your power too. It's not like you're gonna know all of it immediately.
Well, I mean, they do get you to start off at level 60 and 70 with other classes. So.
Yeah, we're gonna be 70 with these, yeah. Well, the thing is, at that point, we are around that level already.
Yeah.
It's just the basic abilities you get at that point are probably easy for a new Reaper to use.
No, I don't think they'll skip it. And the added bonus or the added fact that like both Reaper and Sage are lore heavy, like they've been depicted as lore heavy classes already.
I don't even know what really the source of sages are.
I'm gonna say Charlayan.
Reapers we know.
I'm gonna say Charlayan. It's probably Charlayan.
Oh yeah.
Anyone else want to try?
I guess that, but I feel like they were more of a newer thing because I feel like the Nowliths are like a newer weapon.
Yeah, it looks like something fancy and techno, so it would make sense to me if it was a newer.
It is Charlayan probably because one, Alpino is going to be one, and two, we are going to Charlayan, so.
Yep. But like, are we going to be able to get the class outside of Charlayan? That's another question.
Yeah, we would be able to get we'd be able to get the first quest for it outside of it, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's another thing. Like every class, every single. What?
Doll defense cannon.
Yep. I guess they were with Doll. Doll keeps causing trouble after being gone. I suppose, you know, one of the things in Final Fantasy XIV that makes the classes so cool is that they're all kind of like, they all have like a culture behind them. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So like, they each have a story, they have a culture, that kind of stuff, and I'm like, yeah, so like, you're not gonna create something, give us a backstory for it, and then just ignore that whole...
Like, for example, learning about the origins of red magic.
Exactly, yep. Learning about the origins of the Gunbreakers, learning about the origins of everything I've done so far, it feels like, obviously doing the classes that are based off real life, you know, not folklore, but Japanese history, that, like, obviously they had to have some kind of history in the game, too.
Yeah. Oh, did we get the statue thing over here?
I did, yeah.
Alright. Just making sure.
His name was Kriven, and he went boom. So I don't see them going, oh, nah, these classes are outliers, because then they'll just...
I can't see them not giving us class quests.
You know what I think they could do? But then we already know where we're going to get the first quest, right? We already know where we're going to pick them up. Because they already released the location of the first quest.
Oh, I didn't even see where we were picking them up. I need to figure that out for that day too.
I think they figured... I think I saw that...
They normally tell us where they're going to be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we know that, like, looking at the site, the wiki, at some point, I saw that the pickup... I'm dead. I need your help. I saw the pickup points were limbs for the Reaper, I think?
I feel like Gridania would be better for fucking Reaper. Just the Reapers just in the botany guild.
That would make sense, just because of the fact that they're like people who got sick of being bullied by the Garleans, right?
I feel like Sage would be a very good one to be in Limsa because of the boat travel to Charlayan.
So I feel, but like, so that's the thing is, one way they could get around it is make them only accessible from the towns, like they did in Heaven's Ward.
They will not do that.
They probably won't, but they could get around it. Yep, that's not great. And I agree with you that they...
Okay, I know what they could do. They give you the quest to unlock them, but then everything after that's optional.
Oh, so like like
a quest chain.
Like our level 80 stuff, or?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay.
Like it won't actually give you any like abilities. You won't be losing anything. It just will be for story.
Yeah.
That's how they'll probably do it then.
That sounds good. I mean, I'd do it. I just need to remember to pay attention.
I would totally do it. Probably like by the end, actually.
I wish I'd leveled up my Dragoon
Not as
to 80 by
elegant as
now.
punching, but this big hunk of security turret could do the trick.
My level, I think I'm level 73 with my Dragoon. I'm like, I'm out of place.
Those things need a lot of power. Make sure it'll actually work when we fire it up.
It won't. Spoiler alert, it won't. Whew.
Missing fuses. Okay, I got this. Let me think.
Told you it wouldn't work, Gage. You didn't listen to me.
There should be another fuse in a redundant system nearby. Yes!
A redundant system.
But I thought of a solution. Go find one of those electric bugs that live around here. Its
Oh, yeah.
burst should work as a fuse in a pinch. Improv, baby!
She is techie.
I have 9 Guardian tokens. redeemed now.
Nice. I'm getting close to
Get
the...
fuse, get electrified critch.
I'm very close to getting a, one of the max level ones. Okay, are you gonna give me one, or... Yeah, no. Do I have to kill them with shock? Should usually tell me, right? Whoa, dude. It's a lot of fancy. There we go.
Oh, yeah, this way.
Shade. What? Voltborn? What is this? Go home. All you had was shields. You're banned. What are you? A character from Binding of Isaac?
Okay, I got the fuse.
Nice. I'm making my way back up to the turret.
It required platforming.
Of course.
Yeah, I had to avoid electric water.
Oh boy.
God, I can't wait for Endwalker. I really hate that. I still both hate and don't mind the delay. I hate the delay because it made it so that it's in a really important time that I shouldn't focus on anything besides school.
Yeah.
But like, I don't mind the delay because I understand.
Yeah, you're like, obviously you can't blame the devs for it. It's probably the best for the game itself.
Yeah. And it's like, I want to play it day one. I don't want to wait like 2 weeks after that to like play through it.
I feel that. I got the pre-order.
So
and...
I pretty much made it so that I can play on the weekend pretty much, and then I gotta focus back on school again.
I got the pre-order and I won't be able to use the the early access. That's my main
Well,
issue.
at least getting the pre-order, you got the earring that gives experience gain, which is actually a big deal. Just getting that alone is the reason I pre-ordered it.
Probably right. Still low. Get lost. Monster.
Monster.
Okay, hold up. Everybody chill.
Oh, wow, okay.
Your shield went down real quick. What the heck?
Yeah, because they can break through it.
Jeez.
Get these Metroids out of here.
These look a lot like Metroid hatchers, actually.
Jenna's been playing, ooh, a legendary. Jenna's been playing Dread, and she just beat the Experiment.
Is she all up to all up to snuff on the games?
She's been playing through them.
She played all 5 of them?
I don't know if she played Fusion, but I know she played anything. I think she played Zero Mission.
Not skipping Fusion.
A2MR.
AM2R, yeah.
And then Super Metroid. Well, it's mostly like, do we have Fusion?
You can get on the Wii U. Like I don't know. If
she's not streaming Dread right now. She says she is gonna be streaming it. She just wanted to play it because she really wanted to be playing Metroid games.
Yeah. I know that. I got on a Metroid binge and I played most of them except for Super Metroid 3 years ago? No, that was Dating Charm. That was a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But to be fair, not to get sappy or anything, but if I hadn't, I wouldn't have met you guys.
That's true.
Oh, there's one of those viewers.
That's how, yeah, I can see that as a lot of things. Oh my god. This guy was behind us.
There's a big, there's a Kelvod over there too. Ascendant.
Already forgot about it.
I don't know what their big back. Okay, guys, you do a lot of damage.
Oh, okay.
I do so much damage, they refuse to write the whole number now with K's.
Oh, I can pick up the shield and take it with me. Interesting.
What?
I can just hold the shield and run with the dome.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. Hey, level 45.
That's a ground. I'm like one shot away from a level 45.
Here, let's try it again.
That's wild.
Is it coming with me?
It was for a little bit.
It says I can drop it.
Oh, it
So
shrinks.
I guess I can relocate it.
So when you do that, it does shrink though. It's around you instead of like a big area around you.
Okay.
So it's smaller. It's just you.
Yeah, because I could see the area effect around me when I was holding it. I just didn't know if it was gonna work or... Whoa. There we go. Kill this guy now.
Woo, level 45. A pinata appeared. Hey, don't be rude. I'm leveling up.
I'm gonna level up once the area is clear.
I don't believe in doing that. Patience? Not much wrong with it. There's the pinata. Yeah. Remember Viva Pinata?
I remember that. I didn't watch it.
Well,
I remember not liking the show.
I didn't like it either. I do know what it was like though. I gave it...
I heard the game was good.
I disagree. They had
I don't
it.
know who I heard that from.
They had it
so
at the cafe.
I don't know how the information of that holds, but...
They had it at the cafe for a challenge at one point.
Ow.
I didn't like it.
I am downed with no enemy I can kill.
Oh shoot, there's a big script here.
Bye.
No. Oh, rip.
With me.
I got the prompt, I just didn't press fast enough, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I lose a little bit of money. I have a lot already.
Bad script. Go to home. Oh shoot.
I gotta figure out what all the trophies in this are so I can plan out how to 100% it at some point.
Get that sweet, sweet platinum trophy.
Are there character-based ones?
Yeah, probably.
If there's something simple like kill a certain number of enemies with like this power-up, I can do it probably.
Yeah, like
I did that for Borderlands 2, the ones that you just and Borderlands 1, the ones you just had to kill a certain number of enemies for.
yeah, Borderlands 2, the most complicated one I could think of was Salvador. You had to...
It was 0 actually, because you need to be level 31 for 0. You need to be like 20 something for Salvador's.
Okay, because I thought like Salvador, you need to keep your guns up X amount of time, right?
Yes. And the way you do it is you just load your game as you start as level 30 for the Commander Lilith DLC.
That wasn't an option when the game came out, though.
Yep, and that's an option now, though, and that's how I did it. And then I did it the same with 0, but I had to actually get him up a level. So I had to get from 30 to 31, and then I just got the points I needed for the ability.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna expect that.
My thumb is killing me all of a sudden. Wedding present?
Let's get it.
Oh, I missed it. Slipped. And bumped my head.
It?
Yeah, I slipped.
Down here?
It's all
I slipped. Bye.
Alright. I got this.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, I almost died.
You gonna fall again?
No, I got it.
That's from Tanis. Her letter says, warmest greetings. I believe that is how you're supposed to start a correspondence like this. Plus,
No one's coming to this.
And she's describing how, like, oh, I believe this is how you're supposed to start it in the letter.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Oh,
I do not want to be cold.
terribly boring. But, you know, congratulations and all that.
Into the fire! Oh, it feels nice. The water's warm. Hello.
Ow! I was there.
Me too.
Wayrate's looking real
I got like burned by that.
Yeah. He started hissing. You basically have a freaking Halo build.
Got my bubble shield as usual.
And your
fucking every game I have that.
What's your digiclone? I think there's a clone ability in one of the Halos.
Literally every Borderlands game I've played so far, I have a bubble shield.
One bubble shield for me, thank you.
Because Roland, when you get into a certain point, you can get like a shield.
Yep.
The shield that comes with Axton.
Yep.
And now this.
It's funny because like Zane's supposed to be kind of like an assassin character.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? The name of the skill tree for the shield is undercover.
Oops.
Hello.
Oh, I see what's killed me.
Yeah.
I found it. The Iblis trigger.
I'm gonna die doing this.
No, don't do that.
I got knocked down.
Okay, hold up.
See if I can get the last hit on this guy.
Shoot. The big guy?
Yeah, we're both fighting over him.
We both got it.
Got it, good.
LMAO.
Ow!
Show you.
No, you.
I finally found it. The Iblis trigger.
What the fuck's that from? I've heard that name.
You will never guess.
Jojo?
Nope.
You said I'll never guess. I've heard it before.
Yep.
I must know what it is.
Oh, you'll know. You'll never guess. You know, you'll just never guess.
God damn it.
That's how freaking.
Iblis trigger.
Ooh, pinata.
Xenoblade.
Nope.
Damn it.
Not even close.
I think I got it there, but no. Don't make me use Google.
You're gonna be so.
You're gonna make me angry, aren't you?
I don't know how to like. I want to see your reaction if you do end up using Google because I'm gonna cry. It's just hit me how ridiculous it is that.
Day 76.
Here we go.
My Vincent has been oddly secretive lately. I'm worried about him. He seems distant somehow. Not aloof so much as distracted. He insists he's making progress, but says it's too soon to share
Sonic?
his findings.
Yeah.
What have I've not played a Sonic game. How do I know it?
Sonic
I
06.
must have heard fucking Fox say something.
Oh, absolutely. It's such a line. It's such a meme.
It's 06, isn't it?
It's 06.
Okay. I've not played it, and God damn it.
Oh jeez.
I am upset. I'm upset that I knew it. Like, I'm upset that I've heard it before.
Yep. Oh, the Iblis trigger. What a like. The only reason I'm. It doesn't sound like anything that comes out of Sonic. That's all I'm gonna say. Like you
Yeah,
never.
that's why my first guess for Sonic was 06.
Yep.
They
You're
have
like,
the
wait.
Final Fantasy characters in that.
Something so wild and out here, like. It's a line delivered by Silver.
Of course it is.
Wait, what's the Final Fantasy character? Is it the girl or is it?
Yeah, the girl.
I was gonna say, is it Mephiles?
It's kind of like seeing I got to see it again. I got to see Pokemon. What was it, Coliseum?
Yeah.
And I got to see the fucking Final Fantasy looking villain from that too.
Oh, do you know what his name is?
No, I think it was just Mysterious Stranger or something.
What does he look like?
A fucking Sephiroth clone, kind of. Or just like, he looks like a Final Fantasy villain. That's the best description I've given.
Oh, is that the dude with like the white outfit and like the long hair?
He had like long hair that was like, looks like it was starting to float. And like with like a purple leotard thing. Something.
Okay. Don't remember. There's like a similar group of kung fu dudes in XD.
I don't think
think I can keep my secret from Eleanor anymore.
Yo, Vincent looking like a daddy though.
Successful, but I'm experiencing some rather odd side effects. There's this writhing sensation inside of me, and I've begun sensing things that aren't there. Sounds and scents, movement in the shadows.
I'd like to say, I didn't think it was possible to write Eldritch Horror worse than Lovecraft, and here we have Borderlands.
Are you saying this is bad writing?
I'm saying they're not doing it properly. Like, I get what they're going for, you know? It's an Eldritch
the thing is, it's not pure Eldritch, that's the thing. That's the reason.
It's supposed to be Eldritch, like, you know, and they're like, you know,
yeah, but we're not pure Eldritch, we have a fucking guns.
No, like, skipping the horror and the suspense section, they're trying to create a kind of section where, or a segment of the game that feels like you're like dealing with something otherworldly, something unknown, right? This whole concept of this creature that's been here longer than you can think, and blah blah blah, and it's everywhere, and once you feel it, you kind of have like, I know what they're going for. They're trying to explain that he's like feeling things that you can't notice with regular human senses, the same way that Lovecraftian horror or Eldritch horror will go like, oh, you have surpassed humanity in X way, but they're writing it in such a ham-fisted, crappy way that that's not what it's coming off like at all. He's like, oh, I can sense things that aren't there. That's not what they're trying to tell us. It's like I don't know, I've played and felt and seen other things that way, and
You sound very angry and invested in this.
I'm so confused as to why they would even attempt this in such a bad way. It's Borderlands. That's it. I've got my answer. Like, I like their writing some of the time, so I feel like they could have done better, I guess.
Anything can be written better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where is the way forward? Is it this big door here?
Wait for Death Trap.
Yeah, Death Trap's doing something. That's why I'm saying, like, I wonder if it's this door.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
That should keep you guys from melting for the foreseeable future. Death Trap, I'm uploading schematics to you. Take the lead.
Excuse me.
I'm sending him toward the ship log database. The system isn't showing me where the heart piece is, so I'm kind of hoping Eleanor left.
Maybe I'm just upset at the way.
It was this way.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just upset at the way they formulated that sentence. I can see and feel things that aren't there.
Yeah, that just sounds like, that kind of sounds just stupid the way you said it.
It sounds like there's ghosts, and I'm like, that's not what we're trying to get. Xylorgus is hope. Oh, we got a horrific hunt.
Kukuwajak.
Oh, you found the hunt. Nice. Let's go. Is she big?
Oh, it's resistant to the damage of my gun.
It's just a giant ratch.
Looks dead to me.
Oh, there's a pistol here. Doesn't do as much as mine. Oh, this was quote-unquote optional content that's in the way of the regular content?
I mean, that's pretty fine.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just confused. Like, usually we have to go like out of our way for these. But it's better than I can sense things and see, and like it throws me back to like this whole thing where like Lovecraft is like, oh, these colors that don't exist in one of his stories. I was like, oh boy. I understand what you're saying, but like, yikes.
Personal log day 100 and
Something. Oops.
I gotta see which has good Eldritch horror though, or Eldritch lore. I know there's like some. I think there's like some Call of Cthulhu games or something like that too.
Yeah, it's hit or miss. I hear Sinking City was one that was okay. I don't know how critically acclaimed it is. It's one of those Focus Home Interactive Spider Studios RPGs, so it plays like Vampire and Greedfall, pretty much same concept. Just instead you have like investigation stuff. I don't know how to explain it. I've never played it. It exists. I feel like there's a reason that the Focus Home Interactive games usually end up on the PS Plus list.
Yeah.
Like Greedfall had a really interesting trailer initially, and then when I saw the gameplay, I was like, oh wow, this is crap.
The way I saw Gradefall was it reminded me of Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what a lot of people said too. And it looked like it played a bit like it too. It's just a. No, I feel like it might play a little more like Fable than Dragon Age. That's the thing.
I don't play Fable.
The little I've played of Fabled, I felt like it played a bit like it. I might be completely wrong because I haven't played a lot of either. But the concept is, it feels like maybe a mix of both Fable and Dragon Age, because like you do get the bit where you have to like, oh, you set some hotkeys and stuff, and your party does X thing and whatever. And you actually have a party in Greedfall as opposed to most of their other RPGs, by the way. By party, I mean like one or two assistant characters.
The thing I feel like that's hard to do without, like, for example, I was trying to think of just now how I could do an RPG with Eldritch theme, is that you really have to limit the abilities of the characters to make it even, like, to make it pretty good.
Yeah, you need to get the character to feel like this otherworldly being is definitely above.
Like you're not actually able to do too much, and with an RPG, I don't like. For the story part, yes, but I'm trying to think of like if you were to do like a turn-based RPG, for example, you could. That doesn't really apply too easily to that genre.
No, and like I think that Bloodborne did something really ballsy in allowing you to kill all the great ones. In terms of Eldritch horror, because like what's the whole concept of Eldritch horror is that you know you're meeting these otherworldly godly beings that are not real
Beyond
god.
your comprehension.
Yeah, exactly. And then in Bloodborne,
I mean that doesn't necessarily mean you can't kill them, but that just means they're beyond your comprehension and beyond your mortal life. So I mean, killing them sounds hard, but killing them might not even be the end of their life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Give me the heart piece. Thank you. Your mom's unworthy. I think we're on the right track when she gets upset.
This is a boss fight, I'm pretty sure. So
there was a drop. I saw the drop, so yeah.
Yeah, I saw the drop. I'm standing by the by the entrance, and I'm just gonna duck down.
We'd have another champions.
Okay, so this might be unpleasant. Since I'm not a robot, I have no way of knowing.
They feel pain like in slow-mo, remember?
So, if my usually always correct calculations are correct, to use that laser, Death Trap is gonna need a super mega buttload of power. Again, technical term. If we drain that.
So yeah, with Bloodborne they did the thing where they were like, oh yeah, here have the power to kill them after a lot of effort, and I think they subverted the genre's inner trappings of you can't beat or you will have a hard time destroying these gods by making. Spoiler alert for Bloodborne, those of you who haven't done all the endings yet. This super old game, I'm sorry, but the one of the endings, the ending where you actually get to beat the big bad is, you know, you get to actually
become one, pretty much.
Become one of the gods, one of the infinite versions too, and they feed you a lot of that foreshadowing with the rest of the story, kind of by telling you like, oh yeah, each of these deities, in order to have a physical form or something, I can't remember the exact wording, but they say that each of these old ones has lost a child, kind of. I don't. The phrase.
Can I tell you that the enemy is not in the map?
Yeah,
there he is.
I could see that he's not there.
There, he came out as soon as I needed him to.
Excellent. Yeah, so like in Bloodborne, they're like, oh, every one of these old ones has lost a child or has given up the capacity to have a child, and they all want to get a oh, what's the word they use for it?
Oh, wait, just press all of them? I thought it might have been a puzzle.
No, she's giving. I thought it was a puzzle too, but no. She's just having us do stuff. Oh, shoot, what's the word? A surrogate. They want a surrogate child. And so that's how they kind of explain the fact that like one of the characters, one of the NPCs gets pregnant with what is essentially an old one, but a failure of one.
Yeah.
And that's also how they throw in their Berserk reference in that game.
Did Death Trap die?
He's damaged.
Ow.
Is he okay? Babe? Oh, come on, babe. Please. Please. Give me a sign that you're still there.
You damaged his baby. You killed him.
Gage.
He's a robot. How do we check for vitals?
Death trap. No.
Oh my god, a meaningful character death.
I'm sorry.
That was
This is more devastating than Bloodwing.
Oof. You love to see it. All your old characters losing their action skills.
So the best you can hope for is to die along with them.
Roland's turret lost Roland.
These wolves cannot harm you, try as they might.
Roland's turret.
Oh look, he's got the thing
Oh
above
my,
him.
that could be someone. Zane. Ain't that?
Yeah, but how do we stop his invulnerability? Is it just the fucking ad phase?
Kind of. Good to know some bosses can be controlled by viewers. That's neat.
Oh, I got knocked down. Let's see if any enemies are around.
Where the heck are you?
Hey, man.
I'm currently getting shot at. Whee!
Oh, now we get the intro to him?
Be big.
Oh, that's how we break the shield, is that? Okay.
Yes, Death Trap is actually not dead. Surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
Death Trap 2.0, now with a butt ton of pew pew. Zane!
Yeah.
Zane's so happy about it.
I'm happy about it. I played Gage for my, like, really the first time I tried playing through 2.
I also did. Not my first time, but I did. Oh, I played Gage when we played.
Yes, you did.
That's my Death Trap right there.
He's immune.
Now
Death trap, attack.
Now it's Nad phase, I'm pretty sure. Death Trap, use Hyper Beam. What? I'm not gonna buy Diamond, Brilliant Diamond, so might as well, you know, get my Pokemon kicks where I can.
I'm still hearing conflicted things about that. But then again, I keep seeing all the shitty things, and it's like still not worth it.
What do you mean conflicting? Do you mean like people are saying it's good?
I'm hearing people saying, "Oh, I loved it," and then I'm just like, then I keep seeing all the bad things. I'm like, okay.
So what I hear,
Blinded by nostalgia, maybe.
I think that's either it or people that have never played the original feel like it's just a new game, right? Like they don't have. It's either they're blinded by nostalgia or they're just unaffected by the fact that it's not changed. And like a lot of people who play video games, they won't necessarily find all the same glitches, right? You don't try to do anything creative, you don't necessarily find glitches that weren't meant to happen. But in my experience, everyone who has, I have two people telling me, I have most people telling me the game's bad. One person telling me that they understand why the game would suck for someone who's already beaten the game initially. And then another person who goes, I really like it, it's not as bad as it seems to be. They added some stuff, but that person who has beaten the original game, I wouldn't necessarily call them a great critic of a game. They're just a coworker, and not to play down their gaminess, I just don't know how much, you know, how much I'd trust their opinion yet regarding it. So I'm like, so far the bad is outweighing the good, and I'm at the point where if I really want it, I'll buy it when it's on Mega Sale.
Well, Switch games don't really go on sale anyways, so.
Cheers.
Ooh,
it's
legendary.
Some...
Oh, it is a class mod for you. I will pick it up and two of them for you. Hold
I
on.
also have a class mod for me, and it's blue. I'll pick that up. Two of them for me as well. Okay. This looks similar to the one I picked up. Stone? Punishing Aware Stone. 4 class mods? What am I going to do with all this?
Oh, I high five.
Of course you won't let him. Okay, which my skill tree am I using? I'm using the purple one. None of these give me what I want. Cool. I'm not equipping any of them.
Purple is the 4th one, right?
Yep, it's the DLC one. You need the season pass too.
Yeah, well, I don't have that.
White is heading for the venue. I'm in pursuit, but he runs like a man possessed, which actually he quite seems to be.
Pretty sure he is, my friend.
Something's happening. There's a light, and we. Ah!
This crystal is in the air, and it's actually giving me collision.
Oh, this is so not going to plan.
Can you see this?
Vault Hunter, I'm recalling Deathtrap back to
Nope.
the lodge. Come meet us
There is a
at the
floating
Project
crystal
Tech.
here, and it's giving me
I found a
collision.
fast travel station for you.
I am not seeing it.
I mean, well, whatever.
Am I walking through it?
Is the boss HP still on the screen for you?
No.
It's on the screen for me.
I have fears.
It's empty, but
Oh no.
we gotta go to the lodge. Please take me out of here faster so that I can deal with
Oh
this
yes,
mess.
I do see the HP bar now.
God damn it.
This game is complete. Even after the hot fixes from last week. What hot fixes?
When do they ever patch the glitches and soft locks in these games?
Never.
Like, why?
Gearbox.
I guess it's just like, oh, we released the game. Anything from here on is not our problem.
So irresponsible. Make your game unplayable.
The balloons are green and see-through.
That usually means you can set them up.
Oh, now they loaded in.
Oh, so things are loading in with me.
By default, they were set to here. You can place these here. Okay, so what, we're going to the venue? Oh, no, we're regrouping with Gage. Okay.
Abe, I thought I lost you. I was so worried, but
Is she hugging him? Yeah.
He has the crystal in his face still.
Yeah, he's upgraded. He's 2.0 now.
we gotta chase after Hammerlock and Wainwright. But let me check on Deathtrap's side real quick. In the meantime, go see Claptrap. He says he's got something for you.
I don't want to see Claptrap. Can I ban him?
Please, no. Let's just get this over with.
Hey, recruit, check this out.
Wow.
You in the fight against those creepy weirdos.
The pearl of ineffable knowledge.
What does ineffable mean?
Untouchable? And
I don't know if it actually has an actual meaning or if it just like means like unfuckable.
no, it does have a meaning. And I know it's not uneffable because they make that joke in How I Met Your Mother.
I didn't know that. I've
What
never seen that show.
does ineffable mean? Not ineffective, I want ineffable.
Ineffective makes sense.
No, that's not it. Ineffable. Too great or extreme to be expressed or described in words.
Okay.
Such as, well, in in How I Met Your Mother, he explains to the girl he's breaking up with that like they're just not meant to be together. He doesn't feel it, and when she starts getting mad, he's like, "It's ineffable," and she's like, "I'm ineffable." And then she beats the living crap out of him because she knows Krav Maga. It's a good show. It has Neil Patrick Harris.
I've never seen it. All I remember anything about was that when I worked at Timmy's, one of my coworkers watched it during the shift while I had him bake.
Rip.
And I didn't mind it because I didn't mind letting that person bake while I focused on customers.
Yeah. I kind of.
And then anyone after that, I said no, as you knew.
Yep. Oh yeah, you were the baker. Otherwise.
Yeah, because it was always usually me or Sam working.
Yep.
And when Sam wasn't working with me, we had to work with the other person normally. To teach the person how to bake, I usually let him bake, and he was okay. Can't remember why he left.
Well, Gage, are you gonna move? Oh, okay. Yup. That happened.
What happened?
She was near the fountain and then she teleported back to the stairs.
Okay. Sometimes I miss Timmy's, but a lot of times I don't.
What makes you miss that job?
Uh, some of the freedom I had, as well as the customers. Really, I liked a lot of the customers, like some of the regulars.
Yeah, those are nice. I always thought that customer service was my favorite part of the job. When I do those jobs, mainly because I didn't have to deal with bad customers. But like
My
now,
thing is, I was good at the customer service part,
there's that too.
but I hated it. That's why I liked McDonald's and maintenance, because I didn't have to deal with people, and I could just focus on cleaning pretty much.
I mean, I was good, and I don't think I hated it. I just found it kind of odd, like sometimes where like these people just had completely unreasonable expectations. Like the worst I can do is just send them to higher ups than me, because I'm not big wig, right? I'm just at best
You know
I
what
was a
sucks
manager.
worse than customers having unreasonable expectations?
Your bosses?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hate that.
Oh yeah.
Heck, I already did things above and beyond what they wanted because they cut my shifts all short by an hour because of how good, like how fast I could do everything.
Yeah.
And then they still kept trying to pile things onto me.
Yeah, I find that is a very annoying paradox.
It's like if you're good, they'll keep trying to give you things. It's what really fucked us at Timmy's, I think. Because we kept doing good, and I kept remanaging the way we did overnights to fit whatever we were doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why they just kept getting rid of the bakers in the morning, and kept having the baker come in like later and later, and then there's no baker.
Yeah, because they didn't need, they had you. They didn't need them.
Yeah, because when we first started doing overnight there, we didn't have to like bake anything. I think we did it as a favor to Sue, who came in at 4.
And then they made you have to do it. Oh, okay, I see.
And then I think Sue left, and then we had a baker coming in at 5. So we had to bake some more stuff.
Yeah.
And then baker came in at 6, and then there was even times where they had no baker till 7.
No, I do vaguely remember that being a thing. And the thing is that that's such like it's like a weird, not paradox, but like it's just an annoying thing that they do. You can't really escape it no matter what job you work, because like it's the whole concept of and this sounds obviously very edgy and however bad it can sound, but like it's the concept of capitalism that they want to use the least amount of resources and be as efficient as possible, right? So if like one person is doing all the job, it makes sense in a nasty way that they'd be like, oh, well, I don't need anything more, so we're not going to use those resources, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to just like, there's only 2 people there at night, and they kept piling on more and more and more. It's like you're going to overwork the employees, and then what's going to happen when you need new employees? They won't be able to work that at all. Like, they won't be able to get used to that immediately, and they won't want to do it.
Nope.
And they'll just have to take it back.
It's usually, it's one of those situations where like they'll do it, and they'll be fine, because they'll be like, this person's not going to leave. But they're always like minimum wage crap paying jobs that treat their, like, in doing that, it's already a red flag in the way they treat their workers, because you're just piling more and more work on them that's above their job description.
Yeah.
And so you're like, okay, yeah, they're not going to leave, and usually what happens? They get boned because someone leaves.
Yeah, and that's another reason I liked McDonald's. They gave me, I feel like, was a good wage. They gave me a $2 premium for working at night.
Yeah.
So I made $2 more than minimum wage.
Well, I've already told my story about my previous job. And my wage and the way I felt about getting paid. Things that weren't in my job description. So yeah, I know how you feel. I feel like it's not that they like nah, I feel like they'll just try, it's cutting costs left and right, because especially recently where like, you know, COVID knocked the business out of half the world.
Yeah.
It makes sense that like they're trying to cut costs. It's just not fair to the workers. And like in this kind of like concept, someone needs to pay for it, and it's always the people at the bottom of the rung. At the bottom of the ladder.
Well, I'm happy I'm like still in school and been able to keep up my motivation so far. I'm nearing the end of my 3rd semester. Just need 3 more semesters, and this was supposed to be like one of the really hard ones.
Oh, 3 semesters is like 1 semester is like half a year, right?
A semester is 4 months, pretty much.
Okay, so it's the you get like the fall semester and the summer not the summer, the winter semester.
Fall, winter, and summer semesters. There's 3 semesters in a year.
Okay, gotcha.
But
Oh
usually
yeah.
usually one of them's a break. I didn't have a break this time because the winter intake, they're trying to balance them with the other. They're trying to like get it so the winter and the fall were in the same year.
Yep.
So they just made us do winter then summer, and then they put us into fall with the people who were starting in fall who had a break during summer.
Yep.
And that's the reason. That's the reason I have a break this next summer coming up, and I have to get a job again.
Yeah. Okay. I know I'm gonna go back on the you know how they're trying to take themes and they're doing it badly in this game. What with the way they treated the whole Eldritch horror thing.
Yeah.
You ever get the feeling that this game was supposed to be a cyberpunk dystopia?
I mean, wasn't it supposed to be?
Does it feel like a cyberpunk dystopia though?
right now?
Like just in general, as the games go on, do you ever get the feeling that they're cyberpunk dystopias?
No, I just feel like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like so like that's what I feel, right? They have the theme of like
it feels more parody.
Oh yeah, and I kind of agree with that. Yeah, I feel like they went satire with it, but they're not doing.
Yeah, the satire is like the biggest thing, and I can't really take it seriously anywhere.
And it's like, yeah, well, you look at the story and you're like, you know, if you didn't play the games and you didn't know how they wrote the stories out, you'd read the themes and the plot and you'd be like, this is totally a cyberpunk story. Like,
I'm doing the usual thing. I'm running through
space cyberpunk. I don't know how to explain it because like cyberpunk doesn't usually take you off Earth in my experience.
I haven't dealt too much with cyberpunk themes, to be honest.
I'm basing my knowledge off of Shadowrun and
I don't even have knowledge on that either.
2077. Both of those take place on planet Earth.
Perhaps inspect the menagerie of faces on the wall.
I think.
You never know what might be staring.
Oh, I guess Disco Elysium also counts as cyberpunk, so there you go. Neon Chrome, I think, is cyberpunk. It does the planet Earth thing as well, which is like future. Like the whole concept of cyberpunk is that, you know, capitalism has gone too far and the whole planet is usually taken over by... at least that's the angle they take it. Is the whole planet, everything's been controlled by companies, right? So you get that feeling just a skosh in Borderlands. You know, they try. I feel like they try to explain that that's what's going on, and it just doesn't come off that way. You don't get that feeling on Pandora. Atlas kind of gets you that feeling in Promethea, but Atlas isn't seen as a bad guy on Promethea, so what's the deal, right? When you go to, what's the planet, Athenas? Not really cyberpunk there. So it's just like, it feels like it's, it feels post-cyberpunk. Does that make sense? You know what I mean by that?
Well, this is like apocalyptic. Oh, this is like a space apocalyptic feeling.
Yeah. So it feels like, you know, it feels like the cyberpunk era came and went, and then the companies failed. They had their downfall, right? And we're dealing with the aftermath. So it's like post-apocalypse cyberpunk type concept.
Yeah.
You know, we're taking down these companies left and right because like 3 companies have taken a hit.
Ooh.
What the heck?
That's a cool chest.
Ow. If you guys could just stop, like, hurting me, that'd be great. If my reticle could stay straight, that'd be epic. Nice. Tactical tentacle. These guys drop this left and right. Stop. Doopy doopy doopa. Using my aquatic giggly and mammal of action. I don't want to finish that song because it's Disney copyright.
There's a fast travel here now if you want.
Sweet. I do all sorts of damage on this gun. What the heck?
I'm at a boss, I think.
Haven't been inside a giant monster in ages. Thanks, Zane. I've just got a sudden frame drop. We got 10 minutes to the end of the stream.
Oh, Tom and Sam. Ow.
What's that?
Fighting a boss.
Okay, cool.
Fighting Tom and Sam.
Zorn and Torn?
Ow, he like did all my health in one hit.
Nice. Sorry, I just noticed there was a hunt.
I'm not gonna be able to get back up from this.
It's called a crash.
They knocked me down, and there's no way I can kill one of them for this.
They don't have any ads?
Nope, it's just two big guys.
It's silly.
And one hit from one of them got me down almost all the way.
Rip. I think I'm also gonna die. Never mind. Whoa! Hey, what do you mean? Regaining armor. Get out of here. No, no more viewers taking control.
Oh no, they regain all their health.
Oh,
when I die.
yay.
Ow, they took out my shield. Oh, there goes it completely.
I'm doing a hunt over here, unfortunately. Come on. Go, level up. Nice.
It's not like at all, to be honest. But no matter, Winnie is going to love it.
Eyeball.
One of them's down. One of them's down a quarter now.
Jeez. I'm almost there. Just gonna upgrade my class. Oh, I need to pick another skill tree.
Ow, he threw something at me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Barrier doesn't really help when they fucking are in melee distance. Because it's those big guys and they just keep jumping around at me and throwing things.
They don't have any.
Oh my god, just kill Tom.
They don't have any the boss health bars. I'm disappointed. Whoa, 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 Zam!
I feel like they're just mini bosses, but
Yeah. Kinda feel like it would too. That'd be odd.
they are really hard to kill on your own.
Well, that's because it's scaled to us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Zam's a lot squishier. Where'd Zam go? Never mind, he just got mad.
It's got the mechanic, you kill one, the other gets stronger. God damn it.
Oh no, they tried to do the Ornstein smell.
I mean, there's actually, that happens a lot. Because to be honest, if a boss fight got easier as you went, it's not really
Well,
doing good.
depends on how hard it gets, you know?
I mean, if a boss fight's difficulty is at its highest at the beginning of the fight, it's probably not a good boss fight.
Leon and Yuffie would like to speak. Ouch.
It's not a good boss fight then.
Rude.
Hey, legendary. Shotgun. First legendary shotgun, I think?
That's, that is, whoa. Whoa!
Okay.
That's a, ooh.
Oh, what's this?
I have Rowan's Call, Fire Assault Rifle. Its subtitles, uh-oh. Look at this bad boy. She big.
What are we doing here? Oh, I know what we're doing.
Are we trying to mash it up?
And there we go.
Yeah, I don't like that. Nope.
I saw that briefly.
We're going in a sphincter.
Alright, time to do what I did before, just run through.
I think not liking it.
We have 6 minutes. See if we can do this.
The monster not liking what we're doing. This is a long. The boss fight is going to be long, by the way.
Alright, well, we can just stop. We can stop right before it.
It has mechanics to extend the fight in a weird way, if you will.
I mean, it's the final boss of it, so...
Yeah, we're getting pretty much close to the end of the DLC.
I pledge myself to you once again, my daughter.
Ah, my.
Well, these DLCs are seeming pretty long, so it's pretty good.
That DLC's decent. It's got some content. Plus, you got all the subquests, right?
Yeah.
And the level cap increase that comes with usual.
Is this the arena or?
I'm not sure. I'm not where you are.
Nothing's happened yet, so.
Reach Githyan's End.
I don't know why my things started just like drifting there.
Oh boy, that's fun. Ah! Lol. I'm
How do I
cranking.
go? How do you go up? Oh, there's a cave this way.
It's a gun that you need to hand crank, and it's an assault rifle. What is this?
What?
The assault rifle I have, when she fires it, instead of pulling the trigger on the bottom, she turns a crank on the right. Otherwise, it's a 2,000 damage gun. But it's funny.
Okay, this tunnel didn't lead really anywhere. I gotta figure out how to go up. I need to figure out how to elevate in this room.
I think I remember having trouble with that, yeah. I'm trying to catch up to you here. No, don't get stuck, Amara. Come on. No, that's good stuff.
Okay. A little higher.
Okay, a bit further. Here we go. This reminds me of Metroid Prime 3's finale as well. The end of every Metroid Prime 3 stage.
Okay, I found the elevator.
Nice.
Oh, legendary drop down there. God damn it.
Oof.
I'm tempted.
Oof.
You know what? I'm going for it.
Paddington's body barely lasted a year. It seems the heart hasn't cured me.
Tactical tentacle.
Onto the vessel. I'll need a new one.
Oh, there's a statue up
For
here.
now, there are still some of the original research crew that refuse to be bonded. But we'll need a steadier supply eventually. They won't last forever.
Hey, I see you.
Yeah, I jumped back down.
Hole in the wall here. Ooh, there's a thing.
Where's the statue?
Oh, is that a statue?
It looked like a statue.
Is that what the tentacles are? I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the tentacle mark is statue.
It's above us, so there's a way to climb from here, I suppose.
Oh, I know where it is. It's gonna be in there, isn't it?
Usually there's a yellow indicator telling us where we can climb, so where can we do so?
I found it. Oh no, actually no, this was just... Okay. I'm in like a tunnel I can't actually go in.
Poof.
I had to fall all the way back down because I got trapped up there.
None of this ascendant garble. What I thought.
Hey man.
This guy's hurt a lot. Me too. Dang it. Oh, I see.
I just realized... Okay, hold on, I just realized something.
What?
I'm gonna look just so I can memorize it. Sun, moon, skull. Sun, moon, skull, clock.
Ouch. Oh yeah, there's a puzzle again.
Yep.
I think this is an infinite spawn zone too.
Okay. I thought it was in that thing. I jumped up into the entrance. Fuck, another legendary spawn down there.
Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I pledge myself also to
Okay,
you,
hold up.
my beloved Vincent.
I think it's on top of this.
Oh, there's more symbols. Okay, never mind. What I thought was something smart was not.
You and I, my darling, we are eternal.
There's just symbols everywhere.
Gotcha.
Upon the rocks.
Whatsoever stands in our way, it shall
Yep,
be
more symbol
shattered.
there.
Whomsoever stands between us, they will be destroyed.
Oh, I'll be able to get the statue.
I think I found the arena. But I know that, like, when we load in, it's gonna load us in, like, somewhere else. I'm gonna have to run through here again, probably, right?
Probably, unless it's a fast travel, yeah.
There's no fast travel. Yeah, I found the big donut arena.
Yup. Alright,
well.
It's up to you if you want to try and fight it tonight.
Nah.
I don't think it's gonna take like half an hour. I think it'll take like maximum 50.
It'll take a bit, and my back hurts, so...
Fair enough. I've got the statue.
That's good. Like, we did get a checkpoint, but that's not really doing anything for us.
No, I don't think it'll do anything when it comes to loading in the game.
Yeah, well, it loads us up into the beginning of the area, so...
Usually, yep.
Alright, well...
So the next DLC should be after this is Moxie's heist, Moxie's money heist.
Okay.
Yeah, that checks.
And we'll probably start that next time with, yeah, and I think next one's as our last for a little bit because of holidays.
Yep. Alright, fair enough. Oh, yeah.
Game there.
I'm also gonna log off. I'm gonna deafen myself so I can do our outro.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, thank you to everyone who came by tonight. That concludes the end of that concludes this night's stream of Borderlands 3 and Date Night with Void. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. we'll be streaming. I'll be streaming, I should say. More Darkest Dungeon. We might be able to beat the We hopefully will be able to beat the Sonorous Prophet first thing, and then we'll move on from there. And then tomorrow evening, I don't know. We're not supposed to be streaming because we have D&D, but I think that's canceled. So, yeah. So see you then. Love you, folks, and we will. We'll keep on rocking on. I don't know what to say at this point.